Thank you for your attention as we begin our 2022 season. My name is Luke Allen, and I will be your MC this evening. Welcome to our 2022 Football Senior Night. This is a special night for those who have had their football game experiences at Muldrow High School. This is the night that we will recognize those marching band members, cheerleaders, and football team members, along with their parents, for their years of dedication and hard work that each has contributed to the programs at Muldrow High School. The seniors will present a rose to their parents as a thank you for their support. We will begin by introducing our senior marching band members. Alexis Cherry. Alexis has been a band member for 6 years, and she plays the clarinet. She is the squad leader for the Woodwinds. Alexis was picked by her peers as the senior band attendant during homecoming. She volunteers at our church in helping at-risk kids and during outreach churches. Alexis is the daughter of Jonathan and Aubrey Cherry. Ella has been involved with the band for 6 years, and she plays the clarinet and saxophone. She has also worked as the color guard captain. The student body voted her the 2022 Football Homecoming Queen. Ella is the Student Council President, the Beta Club Vice President, and she is in the Oklahoma Honor Society. She is the state champion in public forum debate, and she also serves as a Reed mentor. Ella is the daughter of Casey and Renee Glaber. Caitlin Gibson. Caitlin has participated with the band for 6 years, playing the tuba, baritone, saxophone, and flute. She is a member of Beta Club, FCCLA, the National Society of High School Scholars Honor Society, and she has been on the Principals and Superintendent's Honor Roll. Caitlin is the daughter of Andy Gibson. Tracy G. Tracy has played in the band for 6 years. She plays the snare drum and piano in jazz band. She is the section leader of the drum line. She was selected as an alternate at the Jazz All-Region Band. Her peers voted her as this year's Art Queen, and she has been a member of the Art Club for 2 years. Tracy is the daughter of Timothy and Lacey Keith. Caitlin is a 6-year band member, playing the bass drum and snare drum. She is on the Principal's Honor Roll. Caitlin is the daughter of Jay Kiner and Stephanie Moore and Amber Kiner, and the granddaughter of Shirley Kiner and the late Earl Kiner. Whitney Hurston. Whitney has been involved with the band for 6 years, playing the flute and saxophone. She is on the honor roll and a member of the color guard team. Whitney is the daughter of Christopher and Christina Hurston. Dawson Smith. Dawson has been in band for 6 years, playing the baritone and trombone. He was voted Band King for homecoming this year. Dawson was in the district honor roll. He is an Eagle Scout. Dawson was a Boys Nation finalist, and he serves as the Beta Club treasurer and the Spanish Club vice president. He is the 4th best cross-excavator in Oklahoma. He is a member of the Honor Society. Dawson is the son of Doug and Karen Smith. J.C. Walker. J.C. is a 6-year band member, and she plays the trumpet, and she serves as the brass captain for the band. She She is the speech and debate state champion in public forum debate and standard oratory, and a national qualifier in original oratory. Casey is the student body's student council secretary. She is in the Oklahoma Honor Society, the Beta Club president, Spanish Club president, and a Carson Scholar. Casey is the daughter of Daniel and Aaliyah Walker. Taylor Walker. Taylor has participated with the band for 5 years, playing percussion, drum set, and tenors. He was percussion captain for 2 years, and he was accepted into the All-Region Jazz Band. Taylor has also participated in show choir. He is a stock market game state champion, a member of speech and debate, on the golf team, in Spanish Club, and in the stock market club. Taylor is the son of Crystal Walters and Jerry Cooper. Our senior cheerleaders are next in line for introduction. Mason Anthem. Mason has been a varsity cheerleader for 1 year. She is president of HOSA Future Health Professionals at ICTC, and she is a certified nursing assistant. She is on the principal's honor roll. Mason is the daughter of Jason and Andrea Anderson. Natalie Gonzalez. Natalie has been a varsity cheerleader for 2 years. She is also on the honor roll. She participates in Beta Club, and she is the Spanish Club secretary. She was elected this year as the Spanish Queen. Natalie is the daughter of Anthony and Erica Gonzalez. Leah Johnson. Leah has been a cheerleader for 1 year. She enjoyed being a member of the show choir for a year. Leah enjoys doing volunteer work in the community with her church. She also serves as a youth worship leader. She has been a varsity softball player for 4 years. Leah is the granddaughter of Rick and Robin Stewart. Amber Matlock. Amber has been a varsity cheerleader for 5 years, where she has served as co-captain and captain. She is in the top 10% of the class academically and in the Oklahoma Honor Society. Amber is a member of the Beta Club and Spanish Club. Amber is the daughter of Tony and Miranda Matlock. Russell. Lindsay has been a cheerleader for 4 years, and she has served as a co-captain and captain. She is in the Oklahoma Honor Society, on the honor roll, and in the top 10% of her class academically. Lindsay has been a member of Math Club and Chess Club. She was voted by her peers to be this year's senior homecoming football attendant. Lindsay is the daughter of Steve and Jerry Russell. We will now introduce our senior football players. Number 63, Levi Bishop. Levi has played football for the Bulldogs as a lifeguard and nose guard for 6 years. He participated in the stock market club, he is on the honor roll, and he helps coach Little League football. Levi is the son of Corvus, Missouri, and Parrish, Missouri. Number 75, Hayden Boyette. Hayden has played football for the Bulldogs as an offensive lineman for 6 years. He is in the Oklahoma Honor Society and in the top 10% of his class academically. Hayden is a member of the Beta Club, Chess Club, Science Club, and the National Society of High School Scholars. Hayden is a 2-time state qualifier in powerlifting. Hayden is the son of Jason and Janine Boyette. Number Number 8, Denver Click. Denver has played football for the Bulldogs as a linebacker for 6 years. He is the son of Stephen Click and Joanna Haynes. Number 4, Brendan Collins. Brendan has played football for the Bulldogs as a wide receiver, safety, and running back for 6 years. He currently leads in the state of Oklahoma in rushing yards. Brendan is a 2-time state high jump champion. Brendan is a member of Beta Club, and he is in the top 10% of his class academically. He has been on the superintendent's honor roll for all 4 years of high school. He is the senior class vice president, and he served as the sophomore class president. This year, he was a boys state dancer. Brendan is the son of Terry and Donella Collins. Number 42, Elijah Brummer. Eli has played football for the Bulldogs as a fullback and defensive tackle for 6 years. He participated in FFA, and he provided community service during the Market Club. Eli is the son of Ray and Kelly Richmond and Ronnie and Janet Brummer. Number 15, David Frias. David has played football for the Bulldogs as a strong safety and kicker for 6 years. He participates in art club and Spanish club, and he was on the honor roll. David is the son of Anna Lopez and Juan Cortez. Number 23, Logan Skeeter Lander. Logan has been an outside linebacker for 5 years with the Bulldogs. He is the son of Kendall and Sarah Lander. Number 82, Bryson Limore. Bryson has played football for the Bulldogs as a defensive end and tight end for 5 years. He participates in FCCLA, Science Club, and chess play. Bryson is involved with powerlifting and baseball. He is in the Oklahoma Honor Society and in the top 10% of his class academically. Bryson is the son of Josh and Miranda Limore. Number 5, Camden Matthews. Camden has played football for the Bulldogs as a quarterback, and punter for 6 years. He has served as the student council vice president, and he has been on the principal's honor roll for 4 years. Camden is a member of Beta Club, Oklahoma Indian Organization, and he has played varsity baseball for 3 years. He was selected this year to escort the football homecoming team. Camden is the son of Lauren and Carissa Matthews. Number 99, Robert Mullins. Robert has played football for the Bulldogs as a captain for 1 year. Robert is the son of Ronald Mullins and Erling Dawes. Number 56, Mason Osborne. Mason has played football for the Bulldogs as a left tackle and right guard for 6 years. He participated in the stock market club, and he helped out with the local food bank. He is on the principal's honor roll. Mason is the son of Justin and Laura Frazier. Number 14, Bobby Bulldogs as a wide receiver and corner for 4 years. He has been on the golf team for 2 years and on the track team for 3 years. Bobby has been on the principal's honor roll for all of his high school career. He was picked to escort this year's football homecoming queen. Bobby is the son of Kenneth and Teresa Rich. Number 11, Jacob Vogel. Jacob has played football for the Bulldogs as a wide receiver and defensive back for 2 years. He is the son of Dave and Chanel Vogel. Number 28, Ethan Wallace. Ethan has played football for the Bulldogs as a wide receiver for 2 years. He went to the state competition with cross country, and he was on the track team. Ethan is the son of Robert and Tracy Wallace. Number 74, Ashton Williams. Ashton has played football for the Bulldogs as a left offensive tackle and right defensive end for 6 years. He is a member of the Sons of the American Legion, and he does volunteer work with them. He was a Boy State delegate this year, and he has played the guitar for several years. Ashton is the son of Anthony and Laura Williams. Bulldogs varsity cheerleader, coached by Mrs. Lori Michael, will perform a dance to honor all of our seniors and their parents this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your attendance for our senior night presentation. Thank you, seniors and parents, for your dedication, service, and years of Bulldog pride. On behalf of Muldrow Public Schools, thank you. Let's give one more round of applause to our seniors and their parents. enjoy the 2022 regular season home game as we play host to Lincoln Christian. Go Bulldogs!
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
You really think they beat this though?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Aubrey Henshaw Stadium tonight in Muldrow, Oklahoma for senior night. So excited to have you guys with us. Thank you for streaming in with us as well. It looks like it's going to be a wet one out here tonight, and we are taking some preparations for that, trying to get some things ready. We may have a technical glitch or two, but we are hoping that everything goes smoothly throughout the night. But like once again, we were planning on being outside, and then unfortunately, you know, weather just has a mind of its own. So we appreciate y'all being here with us. And before we get started now, I just want to thank our game sponsors. Without their support, we could not do this at all. And so we just want to say thank you so much for our game sponsors. Roland Hardware Store, thank you guys so much. Packard Point Ranch Beef, Midland Motors, Cox Corner Store of Muldrow, and First Assembly of God in Muldrow. So we want to say thank you so much. And like I said, we could not do this broadcast without your support. And, you know, we couldn't do this broadcast without these two guys who are right to my left right here, the coaches, which is everyone's favorites right over here. So Coach Farney and Coach Ryan, thank you for joining us in the actual booth tonight.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being here, and let's go ahead and get things kicked off. And Coach or Coaches, what is your perspective on tonight's game?
Well, Chris, is this on?
Oh yeah, it's on.
Okay, I can't hear. We got a good team coming in tonight. One of the best. Matter of fact, they're first in our district. And I think it's Lincoln Christian, then us, Muldrow, in the district with Berry Hill and then Stigler. And me and Coach Ryan were talking about district standings for the other district, the 3A, that we're going to be involved with. And Verdigris is number 1 in that district right now. And Catcher Hall, and Bristow, Hall and Hall, and Jay. So, you know, tonight, importance as far as win-loss for playoff positions. How do you kind of see this tonight, Coach?
Well, I'll be honest with you. The district, if Tulsa wins tonight, if Lincoln Christian wins tonight, they will be the district champion because they'll have the head-to-head over all the people that are contending.
Right.
Right now, there's really 4 teams left in contention for playoff spots. That would be Stigler, us, Berry Hill, and Lincoln Christian. Now, we own the points right now over Stigler, and we're ahead really of Berry Hill. But the only problem is that Berry Hill has already played Lincoln Christian,
right,
and we're yet to play them. There could be the district will be decided tonight, more than likely. If we win, that's going to give us a point advantage on most of them. And, of course, if Lincoln can come out with the win, then they're going to be the undisputed district champion.
So you think we could end up third?
Yes,
one way or the other because of the points.
Right. It's hard to see
right.
if you lose points tonight that Berry Hill won't probably overtake us on the points.
Yeah.
Now,
well, their other teams got 2 games. They're playing tonight. Of course, we're have a bye next week, and they'll have another one. So
this wraps up our district season tonight.
Right.
With the Tulsa Webster, when they dropped out, that left us with our bye week on week 10. Now, Stigler can throw a monkey wrench in it and work to our advantage, of course, if they take it down Berry Hill tonight. And that's a big game in the district also.
Yeah, that'll be a big win for them.
But talking about Lincoln, they haven't given up a point this month. I think they beat every team they played. And
well, they've got 4 or 5 games with a shutout.
Yeah, all this month, this entire month has been
maybe 2 with like 7 points is the most they've given up. Now they did go play Arkansas's Shiloh Christian.
Right, that's the one time they
lost.
They lost 42-35, but that was earlier in the year. That was right before the district started. And then the next week, the first week in district play, they beat Berry Hill 14-7, which we played Berry Hill, and was 28-21 their favor.
Yeah.
But that game, you know, that was the start of the district, the second game in district play for us. So I think we've come a long way since then. And of course, Lincoln, they're confident too.
Yeah. But whatever happens tonight, we're in the playoffs. I mean,
Theoretically, I don't foresee any way that could not be true. But of course, now you know, so much to play for, a home playoff game.
Exactly.
Opportunity for a home playoff game.
I talked to
district championship be the first since 1986.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that
kids need to be excited about.
Oh, there are. You know there would be. And got this really, I wouldn't call this a rain. It's more of like a. It's just a heavy mist right now.
Yeah, it's definitely an irritating mist.
Yeah.
Irritating mist. For anyone who has any technology like us, it's an irritating mist tonight. All right, well, we're going to have all of our seniors out here tonight as the captains for our senior night game. And so there's a long list of them. So we are going to be, after this year, we're going to be light on the seniors, but they have had an extraordinary, great football season.
We've got a good class of seniors. We're going to miss them, Coach, but we got some guys that are playing right now. Some sophomores. I think maybe a freshman may play a little bit of linebacker tonight too. So we got some good kids coming back.
Oh yeah, but tonight it's a chance to, you know, like I say, the district championship, and to honor these seniors. And I'll tell you what, they've had a wonderful, my goodness.
Yeah.
A year. I know their expectations they're still in front of them, but a lot of people were kind of surprised with the way they've played this year, the unity they've shown.
Yeah,
it's been remarkable to watch, and just filled you with pride every Friday night.
Talked to Coach Smith today. He said that the kids were very confident. I said, really? I mean, how can you not be?
Right.
And of course, you know, with lots of confidence, you play hard, you play focused, and yeah, I'm proud of these guys today.
You know, the longer I'm around, the thing that I think one of the most important factors there is in athletic competition is expectations.
Yes.
You know, you rarely go into something expecting something and then look at it and you go, if you think you're not good enough, you won't be. You know,
right.
deal.
Yeah.
There's got to be something in you.
You got to believe it.
I'll show you. I expect more
Right.
out of myself than
Yeah.
that. And so it really doesn't matter. You know, the community's learned to expect quite a bit out of these guys. They had disappointed them very often this season.
Yeah, well, we got a big crowd tonight, and like we've been talking about, mist and rain a little bit, but that hadn't stopped them.
Well, the Bulldogs defer. They won the kick, and now Lincoln Christian has chosen to receive the ball. So Bulldogs will be kicking off for this to start off the first half here.
Welcome everyone to tonight's game. Muldrow Public Schools would like to extend
This Lincoln Christian team, we've been watching a little film on them. Can I date myself when I say video?
Yeah, video.
Video, reel to reel. They're very balanced offensively, and I've seen where they're going to throw the ball a little bit. They run. Got a back, number 7. Washington, I believe is his name. He's a really good runner, quick. He's a leading rusher on the team, also leading in TDs. So they're very balanced. They're going to throw and they're going to run the ball, and they do both really well. Defensively, this number 44, who's their Mike linebacker, I mean, he is impressive. You guys are watching tonight. Find number 44. He's going to be in a lot of the action. Matter of fact, he has total tackles in a game is like 9. And he'll stunt. He'll be trying to make a lot of plays through some of the different stunts. And they got a number 74, their nose guard, big boy. And he's going to require a lot of attention, maybe some double teams on him. But their front is very big, very strong, and they're a fine team. But again, we're a good team.
Right. Oh, it's just a challenge, you know.
Yeah.
Opportunity comes disguised as a challenge, and so you know, I'm anxious to see how we match up. This will be the level of team that you'll have to be able to defeat to advance in the playoffs.
Yeah.
This is a playoff tested team, and so it's going to be it'll be a challenge, like I say.
Yeah.
Of course, a lot of excitement building up tonight, and the respective teams have gone to their end zones, and so they're going to be doing the run out just here shortly, and then followed by the national anthem. And so we are very excited to kick off this game, and like I said, super glad for everyone to be tuning in here and supporting this channel. And so we'll be holding it all right here until the run out.
You know, it's not been that long ago that we played Lincoln Christian the first round of the playoffs.
Yes.
Down here on this field. You know, it was a 24-21 game. And they scored on the last play of the game on a field goal to advance. But that was a tight ball game.
That was a good game. We're familiar with Lincoln
Right.
Christian. I mean, this is not the first time that we played them.
No.
Well, coaches, how's it feel to be in the home booth tonight?
I don't know about this. It's too much. I can see the lights are on, reading the paper.
I'm telling you.
But I bet we could get people to trade places with us.
Absolutely.
That rain coming down on them out there, they'd probably think we got it made.
I don't think, is it raining now?
Well, whatever they call it.
Is. Well, maybe a little mist.
If Todd Butcher was out there, he'd tell us because, you know.
He's the weatherman.
Well, we could see the glistening on his head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. It looks like the Bulldogs are about to run out of the helmet here. Tonight is our pink game. It's the fight against breast cancer and bringing breast cancer awareness. And so it's nice to see everyone out here in support of that and wearing their pink. And here come the Bulldogs.
Here they come, folks. Victory every day for your Muldrow Bulldogs.
One time we had a run out, you know, and they always had that smoke, you know, when you come through there. Well,
Right.
I guess we were a little low tech, but we had a bunch of fire extinguishers, you know, and they came running out of there, and boy, them fire extinguishers went off, and they was coming through that stuff. I was running the film. Coach Jones was there, a coach way back then, and his father had passed away, so I was doing the film Monday, and I said, boys, right about now, I was thinking they might beat us, but they can't set us on fire.
Well, we're going to take a break here for the national anthem.
Amazing job, Gatorina.
Hey, good job. Good job. All right.
Number 7, Washington, that's about where Frias kicks the ball, where they've aligned him, though, down here on the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
Anticipating a kind of an angle kick from him.
Well, that's what they've been seeing from us here, the last few games, and they do the same thing with us. They're not going to kick it deep to Collins, although they did last week at Locust Grove, and that's the one we ran back and got a penalty on that. But yeah, number 7, he's the guy to watch tonight. He's their tailback, and he is a good runner.
Free as the kick. Kick is flat and nearly immediately goes out of the bounds right around the 20-yard line.
It appears as though they're going to take the ball at the 35.
Yeah.
I know what quads are, but they've got like 5 people out there, so the inside guy there on the line of scrimmage is ineligible.
And we need another guy out the screen.
Pass quick out to number 7, John Washington.
Yeah.
He cuts upfield. He is brought down by number 4, Trendon Collins.
So they start out with something new there, Coach, and pick up 9.
Just another way to get the ball into the hands of that running back that they've got. More of a traditional set this time.
A stoppage of play. Looks like there's going to be a flag against Lincoln Christian.
Now, we haven't seen that, the quads or those 5 that up at the top, but we have seen they'll be in a spread. They do run a bunch when they want to throw the ball a little bit. They'll run counter. They'll run a fly sweep. And
well, most of their offense comes off that fly sweep motion. They like to start that guy with that fly sweep motion, then run their counters and the quarterback counters.
Yeah.
Lead, stuff like that.
I'm going to fill up in there.
Hand off to number 1.
There we go.
I know I'm probably going to butcher this name, but Fullingham, I think is his name. Moses Fullingham, who is number 1 for Lincoln Christian, got the handoff there. Picked up a short gain, brings up 3rd and about 3 yards.
Palmer's back in there with us tonight. He caused a lot of disruptions at Seminole. It's 3rd and, what is that, 3rd and 4?
Less than 4, but we called a timeout there, so.
Probably saw another formation there that we hadn't seen before.
A little bit of misalignment, I think. They want to make sure they don't give up a cheap one. That's a pretty, this should be a good stop right here if we can get them in a situation where they need to punt it.
Well, in the past, in the game film that I've seen, Coach, I hadn't seen him punt very often. So
no, that's true.
Head on over there and have a blast.
And they've got quite a good bit of size, and that quarterback looks like he might be a pretty good runner.
Yeah, they're going to be empty in this set.
Yeah, that's probably a run for the quarterback.
Milligan in the shotgun, spread offense, takes the snap, drops back, he's looking.
Gosh.
Pass is complete to Seth Curus.
Break down, make a tackle.
And he's pushed down by number 4, Trendon Collins.
Coach, last week we seen some of this in that soft area, what we're saying right behind the linebackers. The Locust Grove was successful with some of those, and that's what we've seen right here.
I just noticed something. Where's Gibbs? Is he? He's not on the field tonight. Is he injured?
Let's see. We'll get to looking for him now. Milligan, pass to number 13, is complete to Cam Dooley. Pushed out of bounds by Cam Matthews. There's a flag on the play.
That's
Well, I'll tell you
Braxton.
what.
That's Braxton Miller out there right now. For looks like for Cody. I don't know. Maybe he's injured, but Braxton is one of those. I was talking about a freshman playing. And then we got Jacob there at the other linebacker.
Tickets are $1 for 5. 1 ticket for $5 or 5 tickets for $20.
Well, with the holding call against Lincoln Christian, that's going to bring up 2nd down and 17.
No, make it first
Or,
down.
sorry, 1st down and 17.
Yeah, they're still on first.
We need to take advantage of this.
Here it comes, that jet sweep motion. They come off that.
Come on, get off of that.
Hand off to Fullingham. He's brought down by number 42, Eli Crumrine.
42, Eli Crumrine.
Well, in a game like this, you just need your good player, your best players to play at their best, and that's all you can hope for on that deal. 2nd and 12, though. They're fast to the line. There's not much a bunch
Get
of time.
somebody out there.
We've got some movement. We've got Twins off to the left. Shotgun snap complete to Milligan. He
Again.
makes the pass once again to number 13. It's going to be Dooley. He's pushed out of bounds right around the 25-yard line. That's going to move the chains for Lincoln Christian.
Well, the one thing about Lincoln Christian is their wide receivers split out so far that it makes it just almost impossible
Behind the defense.
to play zone defense because you've got to cover the entire width of the field.
Got Twins to
Causes
the
some
right,
issue.
man in motion. And Milligan drops it back again.
Screen.
Put a little bit of pressure on there.
Come on, break down. Come on.
Washington cuts up.
Well, that's a well set up screen over there on the left side.
Don't see a flag down, so that play will stand. I'll bring up a 1st down for Lincoln.
Lincoln's moved it down the field here. They're in. We've got our announcers in training down here at the end.
Milligan takes the snap.
That's quick.
That's it,
Jump it,
Bobby.
jump it. It's broken
Oh,
up by
great
Bobby.
job.
Bobby Plank.
Yeah. Bobby almost set on. He's seen it coming
Yes, he did.
and just couldn't grab hold of it.
Great job by that young man.
That was a good play. We
They
need
come
to.
in with a little heavy package here now. Get a little unbalanced line to the right,
Lincoln quick up to the line.
to their right.
Milligan hands off again to number 3. All right, number 1.
Well, that time we
That's a Washington, I believe, Coach.
defensive end though got kicked out on that deal, and
Yeah,
that cannot happen.
oh, it can.
And they're
Milligan
pulling
hands off
that
to
guard.
Washington.
It's a great play there.
And it looks
Oh,
like
Gregory, but he did get in. They give him the distance on that.
touchdown called for Lincoln Christian.
I tell you what, old Gregory made a fine play there. Just wasn't able to keep him from flying into the end zone.
Now is this is a swinging gate, right, Coach?
Yes, it is.
A little bit different of a formation of a swinging gate than what I've seen, but
Yeah, we used to do
Well-
some swing gate. I don't know how good we did it, but we did do
Yes,
some.
they've got a fine field goal kicker. A lot of times when you've got really, really good players, you just do all kinds of little goofy stuff that look like you've coached them real hard.
well, Drew Lancaster, the kicker, his kick is good, so they'll bring up with 8 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Lincoln Christian 7, Muldrow 0.
They kind of sped stuff up there on us a little bit.
You know,
caught
we
us
had-
on our heels.
We had
a
our
little
chance
bit.
there
Yeah.
before Bobby picks that one off down there at the goal line
Yeah.
down there.
Right.
That's going to, that's and you know that's,
Yeah.
that's and he'll get more chances at that, but that's
And we've had those this year.
Right.
You know, we've had those turnovers
yeah.
when it seemed like things wasn't going
That's
real
one of those-
good.
One of those games where
Just
you know,
sudden change.
you bet.
Yeah,
It's early, a lot of football left.
right.
They moved it down. We know what they like. We've seen what they do, and they're going to see what we do. And it's kind of like you remember the Berry Hill game. We started off a little slow that game, and then came on like gangbusters
Right,
toward
We
the end.
scored-
And we felt like if there'd been a little more time, we'd have been in good shape.
right. I think we scored 3 second half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lancaster set to kick.
They must have seen the University of Temple do that.
And Lancaster's kick is booming downfield. And it is
old Gregory.
Get a block.
Jacob Gregory has a great field block right there. And look, he's got a wide open lane there. He's at the 40. Looks like no one's going to catch him. He's at the 20.
Nobody.
He's at the 10. No flags on the field, and that's touchdown Bulldogs.
Hey.
There you go.
Good things happening
What
to
do you
the
know?
Bulldogs. Oh, man.
That was well blocked, and he hit the seam.
Yeah.
And when he did,
And you notice the special teams coach coached them up real well because ain't nobody look at anybody.
Hey, no flags. That was great play right there.
Man.
yeah, last week, they tricked us into a deal where they come running back at us and
Right.
hit us and fell
Yes.
down, and all the referee seen was a guy on the ground
Exactly.
thinking we'd hit late.
Yeah, that was a bad deal there.
That's a
That was a bad call.
look here.
Frias's kick is up.
It's good.
And it's good.
Telling you what,
Coach, can we get a point?
that'll be a point.
There it is, Coach. There we go. Been waiting a few weeks for that.
There we go. Well, maybe we'll get some more of
I
those.
guarantee you.
That'll be a
That was a
point.
nice answer by the special teams.
Yes, it
There's
was.
3 phases for him.
Yeah.
Offense,
Yeah.
defense, and special teams.
We kept up with that
They we made a play there.
and we told our kids. I remember when we was coaching, that is important. And we scored quite a few points off special teams. Actually won 2 ball games, kicking field goals. But special teams is going to be very important tonight.
Always is.
part-
It's
yes,
a
it is.
difference in close games almost all the
Sure
time.
is.
That was a fine job there. Well, here we go. We've played about 4 minutes, and both teams have been in the end zone.
Yeah.
Here comes the battle rattle in the stands as Frias is marching it off, set to kick for the Bulldogs.
We're going to check us here and see what we're doing. Maybe number 7's back over here in this left corner again.
They're trying to hide out.
I wouldn't take no risk on that deal, I don't think.
There's Frias's kick. It's got a little bobble on it, and it's right in the corner, picked
Right
up by
down right
number
here,
7,
right down.
Washington. And he is being brought down by
There we
number
go.
14, Bobby Plank.
What is that?
As 044, he'd been listening to Farney and thought he was all that in a bag of Cheetos. He tries to rough somebody up.
Is that
out-
what he was
off the
doing?
field. That's exactly what he done. He got a personal foul.
Well,
It doesn't make any difference what we do. They're going to start on their 35, no matter what.
Oh, here we go.
maybe a little
Personal
maybe a
foul
little
actually called
further.
against Lincoln Christian there.
Kind of a chinchy play because you got your kicker. He's not really known for. What's that all about? Oh, well, there he goes.
They're marking it from the spot.
Huh. I take it all back. They're going to start from the 25
Yeah.
almost. Ordinarily, you try to cheap
Well, they got
shot.
this heavy set over here again.
Yeah,
Well, this first and
running
long.
a counter
They're running
play.
counter. Come on, step up in there, linebacker.
Oh,
Here we go.
Washington receives the handoff. He's brought down by number 82, Bryson Limore.
Bryson Limore hanging on to that stop.
Dang, if they didn't come down there, Changer just now getting down there. They must have stopped for a hamburger.
Well, that counter play is big for that defensive end to
that's a-
squeeze that down like that,
Yeah,
and
that's
he did.
That's like a super counter. They've got a guard,
Yeah, they
a
brought
tackle,
3.
and a back.
Yeah.
Bring up 2nd and 5 for Lincoln. Got a man in motion.
D.
This little Wildcat offense, and then number 11,
Bravo.
Griffin Dyer. He's brought down by number
Yeah.
12, Jacob Gregory.
Got the first down.
I tell you that. That's just today's football. They run the same look in the offensive line. They pull the guard and the tackle to the left, and then they run the jet sweep off of it.
Yeah.
Just that's just football today. You just try try to control the linebackers with eye candy and then hand the ball to somebody fast on the edge.
1st and 10. Milligan gets the snap. He drops back to pass. Pass is intended for number 13.
Oh, Cam just a hair slow on that, but he almost broke on it.
You know, that's the thing about like this team. Now, what's the width? The width that they get with their wide receivers. They're outside the numbers there, outside the numbers here.
They're setting it up.
They're not running any out routes. Everything is coming. They don't have room.
Slants
to run
inside.
Out. That's right.
Yeah.
That's all they got.
Twins to the short side of the field. Milligan gets the snap. He drops back.
Cole, we've got to get some pressure. Get it.
Yeah, go ahead.
They've still got some pressure there. Come on, coming on up. Yeah. And he's brought down by number 82, Bryson Limore.
Good play, Bo Stratton, too. He came in there. He got down just in time. Stratton was about ready to clean the clock there.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for Lincoln.
Big down right here.
Better watch the ball here.
Bunch formation off to the left. Brings a man in motion.
Breaking.
There's a
curl.
Snap.
Gosh.
Wide open receiver there, Seth Cruz. And he's brought down by, who else? Trendon Collins. And that will move the chains for Lincoln.
That was really
I just ran like a 10-yard curl there. Yeah. They knew what they needed as far as first down yardage. That's what they did.
He jumped up like a Broadway musical, and they just slammed him down. I guess they're not wanting to dance tonight.
No dancing. Yeah,
looks like
having a hard time lining up.
That's okay.
10 seconds left on the play clock.
We'll try to do about the same
to the
thing.
left.
Wait. Whoa.
All right. Bryson Limore putting the pressure on Milligan there. Pass is incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Lincoln Christian. Was that that was an attempt? There's a screen, right, Coach?
Well, it's just that quick out there. Hey, there's coming that heavy package again, what they ran down on the goal line. So they kind of get 3 in the backfield.
Will, you better get ready.
2 in the backfield, excuse me.
Shotgun formation, 2nd and 10. Milligan hands off to number 1.
Wrap up. There we go. Well, we stopped him short.
But there is a flag down on the field.
Holding.
All right, looks like it's going to be going against Lincoln Christian. Holding called on the offense.
Yeah.
Obvious holding.
Yes, it was. Well, Coach, I'm afraid they're going to try to hit us again here with those quick slants or maybe.
That's okay, Farn. Let them have a few of them. Just bait them. In a minute, we'll get one of them, take it to the house.
Dyer in motion there. Milligan throws
deep.
Down deep. And it overthrows. Pass was intended to number 13, Dooley. But right there on
coverage.
Camden Matthews staying right with him.
All right, now.
Cam had good coverage there.
We got a 3rd down, 21 situation. So ideally, we just want to make sure we don't give up the big one. We'll get it back and see what we can do here now.
Looks like to be a long pause here. Lincoln Christian taking their time.
Denver's in there right now. Denver Click.
6 seconds on the play clock. Milligan calls the play. Bunch to the left. Rolls out to the left.
Back,
Got a little bit of pressure there.
Screen.
Screen pass to number 11, Dyer.
Oh,
and he's wide open there.
whoa.
Slips off.
Yeah,
Finally
back.
brought down by number 42, but there are flags down on the field.
Yeah. Happened right here in front of us.
Block in the back.
Yeah.
It's going to be a block in the back called against Lincoln Christian, and that's going to bring them back. We'll repeat third down.
What we got here? 5:04 in the first. 7-7.
It's 10 yards from the spot of the foul, right, Coach?
Yes, sir.
They got a long way to go. Pick up that first down.
Well, I'm not going to do the mental math right now. I'm going to let Dan do that job, but we got third and long.
Well, they got to get to the 37, and they're on their own 37.
They got number 7 split out here wide. We need to just put a little pressure on him. Come on, come on.
Milligan drops back.
Oh, man.
Looking deep.
No.
And he overthrows number 2,
There we go.
Cruiser. So that's going to bring up fourth down for Lincoln Christian, and the Hut team's coming on the field.
So we're going to, we're trying, but we really need to put some pressure on him. We haven't had I don't think we've sacked him yet tonight, have we?
No, we haven't.
Oh, no.
Come close. That was really close on that one screenplay.
They're going to do that all night long.
Under no conditions do you rough the kicker here. That's the only possible way I can see him getting the ball. If we fair catch it, he's a little bit, come on up a step or two.
Trendon Collins back deep for the Bulldogs.
Just a safe call on the
Little wobbly kick.
turn.
They're going to kick it to him, but it's going to fall short.
Get away from it.
And it is down just past the 25-yard line in Bulldog territory.
Man, what a good hold there by the defense.
4:41 left in the first quarter, and we're about to run our first offensive play.
Yep. Well, hopefully the offense is well rested for this series.
I think they all play defense, too.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I will say this. When you're just looking at sideline to sideline here, there's a lot more white jerseys over on that side than we got red over here, but we got a big heart on this side.
Oh, you bet.
Cam Matthews, pistol formation, pistol eye. Hands off to number 42, Crumrine. He's up. He's past the 30.
Oh my gosh.
There's a flag on the play.
That ain't no hold.
And he'd been doing such a good job. Well,
looks like
he kept his now, it's just like if you want to call a hold, I guess you can do it. But this time he had his hands inside.
Yeah.
He may have had a cold of his jersey in there, but usually that's.
He didn't mean nothing by it, did he?
I don't think he could see it anyway. He got glasses on.
Usually that's allowable, if you're in the frame there, most times they won't call it. But unlike the ones we've been seeing, Lincoln Christian trying to get away with him.
Well, it looks like it's going to be about 15 for the Bulldogs, but repeat first down. Trendon off to the side. Matthews with a quick pass out to Trendon Collins. He's brought down.
Maybe we got it back.
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't think we had 11 out there, did we? Didn't we have 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Crumrine was down there on the edge, on the sideline.
Looks like they're going to call him right at the line of scrimmage, so they'll bring second 15-ish.
Didn't gain anything.
Maybe about 14, but about second and 14 for Muldrow. Got to be careful about saying Bulldogs tonight. We got Bulldogs on both sides. We all know who we're talking about here. Matthews, quick pass out to Collins. He's hit hard by number 65. Oop, wrong for him.
Well, it brings me back to the time when I was coaching, and you'd look at that film and you'd kind of think, well, they're good. They're going to be hard to do this, hard to do that. But Farn, you got one thing to do, and that's usually what you do best.
Right, yeah.
Don't out-coach yourself, boys. Just do what you do best.
Matthews in the shotgun. Clean snap. Hand off to Collins. He's off to the right side. Maybe back to the first, maybe back to the original marker, maybe.
Headed to the inside, and he had to bounce it out there. They kind of blew up the middle there, and we had to bounce to the left. But he picked up, didn't get much.
Well, that's going to bring up fourth
Well,
down for
that old
Muldrow.
same thing, that lost yardage play there early in the series where we picked up a few, but we got the holding call. And we're not like a big long yardage type operation.
No, we got to stay out
I mean,
of
we
it.
do get a lot of big yardage plays, but
Matthews set to kick. Booming punt downfield. It's going to. Oh.
good eye.
That was down by Gerard Palmer.
Well, they picked up 9 yards on that exchange of punts.
Yeah.
Play some more D here now.
And kind of a heavy, strong set here to the right for the offense. They've got the twin backs there side by side, and they're running that counter play again.
Come on.
Hand off to number 7, Washington. And he's met almost at the line there.
That was a great play there.
That was Gerard Palmer there,
He wasn't getting nowhere down that play.
along with a few other Bulldogs.
Gerard and David. And
Yep.
Old Stratman's in on it, too.
Stratman's there. Yeah, there's a
Hand off to Washington. He charges upfield. And that looks like it'll move the chains for Lincoln.
get a little bit washed there on that on the right side.
Number 44, Will Stratman in on that stop.
We got to grab some grass, get white knuckled there, and hold our ground. Can't get drove out.
Milligan, quick pass out to
Break
Washington,
down.
number 7.
Break down.
Brought down by number 9, Gerard Palmer. Bring up 2nd and 2.
And that overload set over there to the left again.
Once again, hand off to Washington. He makes a move off to the left. He is brought down, but it will
And I tell you,
move the
Coach, they got
chains.
us on the skates there.
Well, that offensive line they're no babies.
No, they got some good-looking kids there, but we can do better than that.
Washington moves the ball upfield. Looks like about 8 yards on the field.
Well, Coach Ellis was talking about, we need to make sure we
There's-
concentrate on tackling the ball and creating turnovers. They might have a little size.
They're going
advantage on
fast
certain
here.
times.
Hand off to number 1, Fullingham. He bashes his way down. It's going to be 1st and goal. Hand off to Washington, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown for Lincoln Christian.
That was a little too easy.
That
time
was,
on that.
yeah.
We didn't resist that quite as strong. We're going to have to.
They're pounding away on that left side there.
And with that strong set, we may end up having to go to more of a 5-man front. I mean, we sure got washed a couple times there. It didn't look good.
Field goal unit getting set. Number 21, Drew Lancaster. He's getting ready. And it's up, and it is good. Well, with 1:24 left in the first quarter, score is Lincoln Christian 14, Muldrow 7.
Well, that was an impressive drive that time. They took the ball
It was.
pretty well, went down the field on us. And
Well, they definitely showed the different variety that they have in offense. That one series you see them just throwing it downfield. The quarterback has a wonderful arm, and so he's chunking the ball at least 30 yards downfield almost every play. And then all of a sudden now you've got Washington who's able to step in there and make run after run, and so we're just playing a battle on both fronts there.
The last time they had the ball, they threw it. They were throwing around a little bit, but wasn't completing anything. We covered real good. Now they've decided to go to the run, and
what do you think?
They've had some success there with that.
Are you like to watch him throw it, or you rather see him run?
I don't think I want to see them run it like they are on there. You know, I think, hey, go ahead and throw the ball around if you want to.
I think as old Darrell Royal said, if the ball is thrown, three things can happen, and two of them's bad.
One of them, we can get it.
Yeah. One of them's incomplete. The other one is
Lancaster.
No, don't. Pick it up. Oh, man.
Well, Lancaster's wobbly kick, it was high, and it was a little bobble there, but safely returned. Jacob Gregory was able to down it there in the Bulldog territory.
Our starting position here is back on our own 17. That was an excellent pooch kick that we didn't get to before it hit the ground. It's hidden yardage right there that we lost there on that deal, but it's early.
Well, obviously their game plan is to contain Collins as much as possible and put pressure on our offense. We'll see how they do this series. Pistol formation. Matthews with a snap, hand off to Collins. He cuts up the middle. Looks like for positive yardage, but he's held short.
A little bit better up front there. We were on a man and moving some people, but that linebacker, he stepped up there and made that tackle. We didn't get him blocked.
Well, it's good to see Crum Ryan back in the backfield there. We got a new center tonight. Hadn't played since I think his dad said like 7th grade. Ashton Williams has taken over on the ball handling there. So
far, he's done a good job.
Scary for a center on a wet night, boy. Official timeout.
We want Crum Ryan to go out for.
What's the deal? Has he got blood?
I don't know.
We
got to get somebody in there, though, don't we?
Well, subbing in for Crum Ryan is number 12, Jacob Gregory, so he's coming in.
What are they working on? Huh.
Maybe he took off his helmet.
Did he? I guess maybe he did.
Matthews, quick handoff to Gregory. And there's a flag on the play. I don't know how much could have happened that fast. I mean, we're just talking a few seconds there. It's thrown by the back judge. It looks like a face mask, maybe?
I believe he's trying to show those guys that. Personal foul.
Face mask being called against Lincoln Christian, so that's going to move us forward there.
Luck of the Bulldogs there.
Good deal. We're back in America. Last week, face mask was only 5 yards, no matter what. No matter what happened.
Locust Grove officials.
Yeah, we were debating whether or not they were Canadian football referees there. So
I'll tell you what. Now they did not believe in a personal foul for a face mask.
All right, dogs, come on now.
That's a good start to get it kind of moving. Just something to get going down there.
Back away from that goal line there.
Game clock counting down 15 seconds. Matthews with quick snap here. A little bit low, but hand off to Crum Ryan. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. Man, we just really got to get some offensive pressure pushing forward there. I mean, that defensive line is coming strong.
They're loading up on us. I mean, there is a very strong tendency the Bulldogs are going to run. And they're just loading up right now and bringing some of them linebackers. And we're holding our own, but we're not getting a lot of movement.
That's a quarter. Yep. That's a quarter of the game right there. Well, kind of feeling each other out.
Well, at the end of the first quarter, Bulldogs 7, Lincoln Christian 14. But, hey, you know, it's just that, 7-14. I mean, you got top-ranked team coming in here to Muldrow on a rainy, cool night. A lot of strange things happen on rainy nights here in Muldrow, as we well know. So, being optimistic.
All about the expectations.
Multiple door prizes. The $100 gift card will be given away. Come out and join the fun at the Muldrow over at the Muldrow Middle School Gym immediately after the game.
All right, here we go.
What do you think, Farm?
I think we need to start a long drive here.
Be nice. 2nd and 12 starting off here for the Bulldogs in the second
Do
quarter.
not want to give them the ball back here. You know, no 3 and outs for us, no turnovers. Want some long drives, but right now we're not being able to pick up a lot of yardage on these guys.
Matthews, bobble snap. He's going to get down on it, and he's going to take another loss there. See, I shouldn't have said anything.
I knew better than what you would. Why don't what you do that for?
I was bragging on the kid.
Chris, quit saying stuff like that.
You did it too.
I did.
I was, I was talking to him today, and, I was like, don't worry about it. Just get it out of your head.
Well, he got on it.
Yep. That's going to bring up third down and 14 yards for the
Positive
Bulldogs.
yards. Oh.
Hand off to Collins. He's met immediately at the line there.
They got an Eagle G right there. That's what Deadeye would call it, Eagle G.
I'll now bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs, and quite sure we'll see the punt team on the field here.
We look a little light out there right now. I wonder who's supposed to be in there.
There we go.
Let's see here. Now we got
Still
we got
counting 10, right?
I don't think we've got enough yet, do we?
Oh, we got 11.
We got 3 on that top side.
We got them.
There's 11. Gerard goes in motion. And the snap is back. Matthews, high, boom.
There we go.
Punt.
Now, good cover. Good cover down. Cover down.
He's going to try to take it. And he's brought
There
down
we
immediately by Gerard Palmer.
Well, I'd say Cam gets that high punt, gives us time to get down there and cover down. That was great.
Number 9, Jared Palmer making that stop on the kickoff.
Let's see if we can do something a little different here than the last time we were on defense.
I think what they told Eli was that his pants weren't covering his kneecaps, if I'm not mistaken. That's what Coach Ellis was talking about, looking at it. And I'm sure that's a possibility.
Counter.
Hand off to Washington. He's off to the left side. Brought down by number 14, Bobby Plank. That's going to bring up positive yardage for Lincoln. It's like 2nd and 5.
We've got to do a little better job of attacking that guard tackle when they're coming at us. We're waiting on the block, and it's causing too big a lane for the pursuit to have to fill in there.
Well, he come outside that time of those blocks, but we didn't have nobody there.
Quick pass out to Washington.
Well, that ought to be a penalty right there.
Well, is that a flag on the play right there, or is that?
I don't know.
Is
Should
that
be
just something pink? Nope. That is a flag.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a flag.
Yeah, they've picked up 2 or 3 penalties, haven't they, this game?
Holding against Lincoln Christian. Well, and that'll bring them back 10 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 15.
Come on, Limore. He's got his work cut out for him there with that.
He does. Man in motion.
Counter. Did we?
We can't do anything, can we?
I was going to say, we were staying still, weren't we?
I thought we may have ran up. He jumped.
Offsides called against the offense. That'll push them back even further.
I think Palmer kind of made a lunge at him and he moved.
Well, that'll bring up 2nd and long.
Here go trips, motion. They're running a little.
Milligan throws out. Completes the pass to Washington. He's got a little bit of room there.
Grab hold of him.
And he's brought down by
Grab hold
number.
of him.
Oh, no. Tell you what, we're seeing missed tackles by guys who usually don't miss tackles. Am I right? I mean,
with a setting
He
up
ran
some
out of
that
that tackle there.
misdirection.
It was a well set up play.
Yes, it
there.
was.
And executed pretty good.
And we didn't have enough out there.
Milligan's
Kick down.
handoff to number 1 to Fullingham. It's going to bring out 2nd down and about a yard.
We're going to have to stiffen up here now.
They're speeding things up.
Millingham hands off to Washington. He charges upfield to the right side. Brought down, but it will move the chains forward for a 1st down for Lincoln Christian.
But when they're blocking down like that, our linebacker needs to just come a screaming.
Millingham's quick pass out. He's hit hard.
There we go.
Washington is rattled there by number
We were ready. He
number
wasn't
9,
ready.
Gerard Palmer.
Hello.
We were ready. He was not.
He brought the boom on that one.
Yes, he did. Now that's a good play.
You know what's good when you got the headphones on, crowd is yelling, and you still hear the pop.
That was well played, and it might. That's what you got to have to kind of slow this drive down a little bit.
2nd down, 13. Millingham's pass in is complete
Hold
to number
on.
13.
There we go.
That'll be Dooley.
We're going to bring up about a 3rd and 6 or 7 here. So it's probably 4 down territory.
That's four catches on the night for Dooley, number 13.
On defense.
No harm done yet. Got an opportunity here to put him in a situation.
Got
Let's
a
see what
guy
we
out
got
there
here.
wide.
Twins,
See
right?
his slant.
Millingham drops back. He's got a little bit of time there, and
Oh my gosh! I think he got
was he
in.
forced out there before the catch? No.
Yeah.
So it'll be a touchdown
He was
for
in.
Lincoln Christian.
Yeah.
Now there's what gets me. You got a guy standing on the sideline, and he asked a guy that comes running from under the goalpost if it was in or not.
Yeah.
And it was close.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I think
I don't
he was
know
in.
if a toe hit, but
I don't either. I thought he knocked the pylon over coming down. Thought Bobby did a good job of driving him out. They came back to the same play. Bobby liked to intercept it down there.
Yeah.
He probably thought they probably wouldn't try that again, but he was
wrong.
They may be stubborn. They have to be taught why you don't try it again.
ooh, bobbled snap. But the kick is up, and it's good.
Fumbled the snap and still made it.
I don't know how he got that hold off there, but Lancaster's kick is good. So at 7 minutes and 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter, Lincoln Christian is up 21-7.
Coach, on offense, we've just not had very many 1st downs. We've had a problem, moving the ball, and they got something going right now as far as that running game.
Well, they do. They're
And,
executing pretty well.
Yeah.
Got some good weapons, and we just got to hit on what we can do. That's what we're
Yeah.
working on right now. We just got to find our niche here. Go with it.
Well, we need to answer back right here. 7:06 left in the 2nd. I think we went into the same score with Berry Hill when we played them. I think it was 21 or in 14-7. this is a good bunch. We're a good bunch too, but we've got to maintain a drive.
Lancaster set to kick. Little
Fair
pooch kick
catch
out to the
fair
right
catch it.
side. Looks like going to be fielded by Denver Quick, number 8. And it's going to be down right there on the 20-yard line.
Number 8, Denver Quick, throwing that kick down for the Bulldogs.
Oh, I'm sorry, 30-yard line.
All right, boys.
Coach, you're supposed to remind me, that's the 30, not the 20.
Well, you know Coach Ryan can't see that far. And I've got somebody else's glasses on, so.
What's the hold up here?
They was running somebody on the field.
Well,
All right.
they've had their opportunity to do that. Here we go.
Matthews with a snap. He's going to keep it up the middle. And there's a flag down on the play.
Got a flag on the play.
Yeah, I think that's against us.
See, that's the kind of penalty, though, that's hurting us. We can't, I know that we can't, we got to do the best we can to block them.
Can't overcome those.
74.
Holding against Muldrow.
Hold call against the Bulldogs.
It's the battle of the 74s, isn't it?
That's 74. He's the one I was talking about earlier in the game. He's a big old boy.
Well, that's going to bring up
6'4", 280.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good size kid.
You can imagine blocking him and snapping the ball. Oh, I'd throw that thing so high up in the air.
No, you wouldn't, Mark.
Why? You think I couldn't reach it?
I don't think the ball would go through there.
Oh, you're funny.
first and
Oh, no
What
way.
we
Whoa,
got here
what?
now?
Uh-oh.
timeout.
We got a timeout there.
Timeout called for the Bulldogs.
Well, we're not we're kind of in a lull right now. We're looking for something we can hang our hat on right now on offense. They're strong up front. And
We've just not had much success between the tackles.
yeah, well, look here though. 1st and 20. You know,
Yeah, we're doing it ourselves.
you can't. You know, I know that
we got a 1st and 20 play.
I don't. There's not some.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying though is like you take for instance, we're scoring 41, 35,
Right.
40. You know, you think, well,
Yeah.
we're kind of a ground and pound type team, but then
Right.
you look at the score at the end of the game and you're thinking, my gosh, ground and what?
Yeah.
35, 40 points a game up there.
Yeah.
Got a guy that's rushed for 1,974 yards
Right.
and through 9 games, and you know, but we're talking about right now. It's going to be rugged. These boys have had success all year long with their defense, and right now we're grasping for something. We're trying to maintain get a little edge up there at the front. Kind of go to a split look defense right here, which that's fine with me.
Snap is back. Matthews looking for a short screen. Out to Crumrine. He's got some room there. And it looks like he's bringing it within less than 10 yards to the first down, which is quite an achievement because we were back there a little bit
That's a
there.
good call by the
That was
coach
an
there.
excellent play right
Yeah.
there. That may be the
that's-
first time we've seen
That's
that.
our first pass.
Bulldogs
tonight,
quick
too.
to the line. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
No, stay somebody. A little trips over there.
Now Stratman is set. Matthews,
Give
quick
him
pass
something to
out
look
to
at.
Plank. Plank cuts upfield.
Oh, man.
Brought in about a yard short of the first down there.
Well, we're just shy there.
Good job. Good job. Now we got a 3rd and manageable. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
32 for the Bulldogs.
We're going to call it 3rd and 2 there.
Hey,
Bulldogs quick back up to the line. Matthews checking to the sideline. Trips to the left side. Collins to the right. Matthews drops back, looks towards Collins. Oh, and he is hit, but Ball is still out on the ground. Oh, it may be recovered by Muldrow there.
Well, it was, but I think his arm was in motion.
They let the play go there.
Let's see what he says.
He's going to spot it there, but so Bulldogs maintain possession.
I'm going to say it was a fumble.
You said that. I think the quarterback said somebody should have said look out because there was somebody come up from behind.
Yeah. Well, Matthews is now back to punt. Man,
Well, maybe
killer.
a little fumble punt, something like that. Just something to kind of get us a little life going there. Uh-oh, this is going to be a penalty unless he gets set. What that? Hey, that's not nothing yet. The ball hadn't been snapped. It's only illegal motion if the ball snapped with 2 men not getting set.
Yeah, and we had plenty of still had time.
He got a little fast over on his hair trigger on his flag, and the next thing you know.
There he goes. He waved it.
Yeah.
He was anticipating that snap there, and well, he was ready. He sure was ready.
He had it ready to go. Them old people hollered.
Coach was hollering at him over on the side.
That little rabbit ears go.
Oh, that flag.
Oh, and he's running. He can't do it. Next thing you know, he's got his
All
flag
right,
out.
boys, let's cover down on this.
Matthews set the punt. Plank in motion.
Get you a high one.
Matthews kick.
It's all right.
Gonna be down. Looks like right at the
50.
I thought it was going to get
50,
down before he
49.
could get to it. I see Gibbs out there now. Where's he been, Farn?
I don't know. I guess part of that first quarter.
Yeah, I think he missed the whole first quarter. I miss his energy. We do too when he's not out there.
Well, let's see if we can turn it around here.
Bunch set again.
There you go. Good. Get one more in that slot there.
Got a man in motion to the left. Looks like we're going to move to a spread.
Come on,
Milligan
get some
looks
movement.
left.
That's what I wanted to
And
say.
he's throwing. He does hit his receiver, but he wasn't looking for it, so that'll be a pass incomplete. Bring up 2nd down and 10 for Lincoln.
Here comes the heavy package, so need to
Got number
bolster up
44. That.
inside.
Yep. Come Washington.
See how they get that little unbalanced line there? They got 1, 2, 3, 4 down and a back. Tight
Milligan
end
hands
over
off to
there.
Washington. He's off to the right side. He's got some room
Get
there.
off of there.
One missed tackle there. And he's pushed out around the 11-yard line.
Well, I don't know how to say it. We just outnumbered over there on that side.
That's the best way you could say it, huh? They had too many for us on that
Yeah.
side. Now they come back with a traditional pro set.
Milligan hands off to number 1, Fullingham. He's held to a couple of yards there.
That's really just an isolation play, but they call it dart. What they do is they pull the backside guard and just wrap him up on the backer. It's so isolation using a guard, though, out of that one back set.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 3 for Lincoln. He hands off to Washington. And he is brought down right at
There
the
we go.
line by
Did it again.
number 8, Denver Quick.
That time we slipped off of that down block and actually got in there and made it. Loss, yeah.
We need a big stop here, Bulldog fans.
That
We
was
need
a
some noise out
big
there.
stop there. We need another one. Oh, get him. Oh, man.
Well, Milligan's
Well, that was
handoff to Fullingham.
That was a good blitz that we ran there. We were in position, but we just didn't attack it with the gusto we needed to there. We had to make that play a little farther back there. What's this? Timeout.
Well, that's going to bring up a 1st down and goal. About 2 yards to the goal line here. Bulldogs got to work hard to make a stand here. Hand off to Washington. He makes a move there, makes another man miss, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, once again, I think that defensive call was a good call. We had people in there, but they just kind of getting him hemmed up there. He made a great spin move and fell forward for the final yard there in that drive. Impressive run.
Lancaster set the kick. Kick is up, and it's good. So with 3:12 left in the second quarter, it is 28-7 in favor of Lincoln Christian. Well, we've been down before this year, but not necessarily by this much. And so, well, I take that back. Berry Hill, I think, had 3 on us.
Yes, they did. They were 28-7. But that's in the past.
Yep.
These old boys from Tulsa, they're playing a pretty good first half. They've got fine players, and they've taken advantage of some good plays, and right now they're ahead of us. So we got to fight in.
Gather back. Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
these boys haven't give up all year.
No, they don't. I don't believe they do.
And I don't think they know how to do that and won't.
No, we'll fight in. If it's doable, we'll do it.
We get another good play out of our special teams here. Maybe get some good yardage.
Lancaster's kick is
Come on,
up,
run that thing back.
and it's to Gerard
Get a block
Palmer.
right
He's
here
trying
on
to make a return here.
Get this block
He's looking
right
for
here.
another block there, but he is met
Okay.
by number 43.
We got
Caleb
one
Sheeler.
down.
Gerard Palmer on that return.
Looks like Gregory may be the injured Bulldog.
It looks like he's holding that shoulder.
Yeah, I think it is a shoulder injury.
How do you know that?
Well, he's grabbing his shoulder there, Coach. I mean, that's a good.
You can see him grabbing his shoulder.
Coach, I can see really good.
He's got someone else's glasses.
Oh,
These are not mine, and they're not yours.
he's getting up
Did
now.
you just
Maybe
find them on the table?
One of the fans gave them to me.
They said you've been mispronouncing some names, and so here's my glasses.
Coach, you need these worse than I do. And they were right.
well, he must have.
Who was it?
He looks like it's
12.
on the top of his shoulder there. Maybe
It's Jacob.
Yeah,
Maybe he got a stinger.
you can't tell that from up here.
I remember Willie Jones had a shoulder like that too. Boy,
Willie.
now it was easy to
That's
pop.
old touchdown Willie.
Willie Jones.
Put Willie in. Touchdown Willie.
Direct snap to Collins. He's off to the right side. Picks up a few yards on the play.
Well, those are tough yards
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, he just he may be giving him more credit than he should be giving him. Uh-oh, who's down here?
Official timeout.
Is this us or them?
Us.
He pointed at himself.
Who is that?
I guess it's Crumrine, isn't it?
Well,
He's on.
how do you know that?
Well, I mean, I
Because
didn't
Gregory,
see it.
because Gregory went out there and they played the same position.
Huh.
I would sure
42.
welcome being wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Crum Ryan down on the field, but he is now up.
Dadgummit.
Maybe a cramp there. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him or something there. But taking some hard hits tonight.
Uh.
Well, that'll bring him out. Gregory stepping in.
All right, boys. Come on now.
Direct snap to Collins.
Oh, yeah.
He's off to the left side there. Tries to cut inside there, but he's brought down by
44. We tried to block him, and we had that going, but man, he made a good play. At 44, he's a player.
Might have to,
Third down.
well, he's potentially a good player, but I've seen some magic too.
What we want to run here?
well, might see a boot pass.
I'd say the boot pass is out. I'd say what they might do.
Twins to the right.
Little jet motion and a timeout.
Timeout. That'll be the last timeout for the Bulldogs with 1:54 left in this half. Trying to set up something special here. 3rd down and 7 to go. Well, while we're taking a timeout here, we want to say once again thank you so much to our game sponsors here tonight, Roland Hardware and Packard Point Ranch Beef, Midland Motors, Cox Corner Store, and First Assembly of Muldrow. And I just want to tell you, Coach, one of the things that Roland Hardware, they helped us out tremendously by donating us it's actually a scaffold, but we use it as a push cart. And so I know y'all's backs
That's
are bad
nice.
and all that other stuff, but I tell you what, we got a push cart that can go anywhere we go, and really takes a load off when we're handling that heavy equipment. And
Yes, it
I
does.
know I appreciate it when I tell the kids, hey, go put that on that cart there, so I don't have to.
That's
You bet. I'm not kidding.
got
now.
good sponsors.
That's right. That's right. Well, we want to say thank you to them.
Sure do.
Well, Matthews is in the shotgun formation. Stratman out to the left now. Matthews, screen pass out to the left. Stratman.
I
He's
believe that's
met-
old Limemore, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
I believe it's 82.
Sorry, 82.
Yeah. That play
Tight
was,
end.
that play was pretty well. That was well executed. They closed quickly and recovered, but
Yeah.
as far as the execution of that play goes, we were
Timeout, Lincoln Christian.
in pretty good shape. Looked good.
4th down, minute 40.
Yeah, I'm in at 40 right now.
Well, do you go for it here, Coach?
No,
No, we got too much game.
we get the ball first starting the second half, and it'd be nice to maybe come up with a super play, but you're risking a lot there.
Let's see.
But if you're going to try to win it, we're going to be approaching that time when you have to consider going for it all the time. But I don't think
we're
quite
shy
there yet.
one out there now. There we go.
It is.
All the years of coaching.
Oh,
Farmer. All that
you gotta
years
count
of
'em.
coaching.
You always count them.
I can just feel when
That
we're
up
live,
back.
can't you?
Come on. Another high punt.
Matthews with a kick. He's going to wave it
Fair
off.
catch it.
Wave a fair catch.
Fair catch.
Fielded by Aldridge.
They've got 2 timeouts left and 70 yards they need to negotiate.
Second quarter with 1:34. Once again, the score is 28-7 in favor of Lincoln Christian.
Now, we've kind of made some decisions here on our defense. We've taken old Palmer and putting him out in coverage, which he's looking like he's doing a good job of that. Made a fine tackle a while ago, but he was primarily our best pass rusher.
No break
Now
down.
again, quick pass out to Washington. He's brought down by number 8, Denver Quick. That's going to move 8 yards on the play.
Well, we put 5 back and 3 down, but we need to get some rush.
Yeah, big 10-4.
We got a lopsided twit.
Come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Man,
Quick pass out to number 2, Cruz. And that's going to move the chains.
that up front. That's Will and Limemore and Eli trying to put some pressure on that quarterback.
Yeah. There we go.
Twins out to the wide side of the field. Milligan drops back, fakes the
come on.
handoff. He's going to throw it way downfield, but it's going to be overthrown. Pass was intended to number 15, Baldridge.
Yeah, had a little bit more pressure put on him, too.
Well, they tried to run a little out and up, but Muldrow too well coached for that to get him that time. I like the ideal here, keeping
Twins wide side. Milligan once again throws off to the right side of the field. Pass is complete to number 15 before he runs out of bounds. I'll bring a stop a clock at 51 seconds.
Come on, D.
Just inside for the third down. Less than a yard to go. Trips to the wide side of the field. Man in motion. Washington.
don't care nothing about that, dear.
Counter.
Oh. Well, that'll be good for a first down for Lincoln as they move the chains with 45 seconds left on the clock.
They're going to try to, of course, they're trying to score, but if not, you think they'll let that guy kick the field goal?
No.
They're going to throw it in the end zone, ain't they?
They're going to try to get down there and get more than a field goal.
Yeah.
Spread formation. Milligan drops back. He's got time. The pass is complete to number 7,
Right
Washington. He's pushed out of bounds by number 6, Cody Gibbs.
Cody. Bill Jacobs
That's
was
a
out
rock.
there, too.
That's a rock and a hard place there. You know, you're trying to play coverage, not give up a big play. By the same token, you're giving them time now. They can execute all their routes. They run 5 out.
Oh,
wow. What a catch.
had a trips wide formation there. Number 2, Cruz cut it right across the field there with a touchdown for Lincoln Christian.
Looked like it just stuck to them gloves.
Lincoln with their swinging gate. Going to move to the field goal. Lancaster. Kick is up, and it's good. So with 30 seconds left in this half, Lincoln Christian in the lead, 35-7.
That's a pretty good 2-minute drive. Of course, there wasn't 2 minutes to left, but they executed well. And what we were talking about there was that, you know, you can try to play coverage, or you can gamble and maybe get pressure on him and force him into mistakes.
Right.
We thought maybe we could cover with our coverage, and we gave him too much time.
Yeah.
And they were able to execute right into the end zone.
Yeah,
But,
they did it good.
You know, that's one of those deals where the theory, you can go 2 ways with it. You got a choice. There's risk involved, but there's also risk involved if you play it the coverage way. That guy throws the ball way too good to give him much time.
Yeah. No, he's very accurate, and his receivers, when he hits them, they're awful good, too. The kid made a great catch down there.
Lancaster kicks off, fading off to the
See if
right.
we
Jared
can't
Palmer
run this back.
with the reception. He's bringing it back. Still on his feet there, but he's brought down by number 27, Mason Torres. Well, Bulldogs take over possession here with 24 seconds left on the clock. Well, Coach, do you go try one big play down the field, or you just try to get into the locker room at this stage?
No, we don't. We're trying to get something positive here going offensively.
Trips to the right. Matthews takes the snap. He's looking left. Out to Collins. Collins receives the ball. Oh, and he's brought down. I think they're dialed in to number 4 tonight.
Collins tries to make something happen, but the corner out there.
6 seconds left on the
makes a
game
good
clock.
Play.
Down to 3. There's the one. There's a snap.
Oh, watch
Matthews
out.
throws
Watch
out
watch
wide
out.
side. It's going to fall short there, but that'll be the end to the first half of play with Lincoln Christian 35 and Muldrow 7. Well, once again, thank you to all of our game sponsors here tonight. I think we don't have a band actually with us tonight on either side. Well, of course, our band is here, but due to the rain and other elements outside of our control, they're not going to be playing on the field tonight due to the conditions on the field. So we're going to have some time off here, and then we'll have the coaches coming back in for the second half and get their take. So stick around with us, and we'll wait till the second half. Well, I stand corrected if you're still with us. The marching band, like I said, due to the field being wet and things like that, they're not going to be able to march necessarily, but they will be playing for a halftime performance for our home crowd here on senior night. And we're going to take it with them right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, now for your halftime entertainment. The pride of Muldrow, your Muldrow Bulldog marching band performs their 2022 halftime show, time after time. Drum Major Lillard Gibson is your band ready to perform.
right. Well, they sounded amazing out there. Know everyone is starting to bundle up a little bit. Wind's kind of picking up here at Aubrey Henshaw Stadium, Marty Rogers Field. And wonderful performance there for our marching band there as they make their way off the field. We're going to cut to our clock camera right there, but I've actually got a special guest coming up for a special interview, Mr. Adam Poole, band director for the Pride of Muldrow. He's going to be talking to us a little bit about their upcoming performances that they have and some of the things that have been going on since the last time that we caught up with Mr. Poole. And so stay tuned. He should be with us in just a moment. All right, are you there, Mr. Poole?
I am here, my friend.
All right, sound good, sound good.
Thank you.
All right, well, it's been a few games. Of course, we don't get to really do this on the road because, you guys are on one side of the field, we're on the other side of the field, and it's just kind of hard to connect there. But anyways, so after we left off, of course, you guys went to OBA, and can you kind of tell us a little bit about that and what's been going on?
Yeah, we went to the OBA State Marching Competition, and we talked about that last time we talked. And this is our first time to go back to that in a decade. And we had a really young band. We've got 36 first-year marchers in the group, which is over half the group. And we finished 4th place in the state. So for the first time back with such a young group, we are super happy with that, super, super happy with that. They stood toe-to-toe with some of the best bands in the state and really held their own. Absolutely.
I was actually fortunate enough to be there at OBA, and it was an amazing long day. I can tell you that.
A long day it was. It was a 22-hour day, I believe is how long it was.
Exactly. I know we were stressing because we got in from Seminole, and of course we headed back up there and then sat out there with you guys and Son, and then went back for the final round and didn't get home to about 3 o'clock that morning.
Yeah, we left at 5 o'clock in the morning, and we got back at 3. For people who don't know, that's a 2-round contest. All the bands go once, and then the top 12 bands go again. And we were one of the first bands to go in the day, and we were the very last band to go that night. So we were there a long time.
Yeah. And you know what? It's always good to have a long night at OBA.
Yeah, the later you play, the better. So it was a good setup for us. We were proud of them.
Well, that is awesome. Well, you've got quite a few seniors out there. I'm not going to test your memory.
Oh man,
okay?
Please don't.
I'm not going to test your memory and say name off all the seniors, but you do have quite a bunch out there.
Yeah, we've got 9 seniors. Some really great kids that we're going to miss. They've got 3. We had lots of tears tonight. And I'm like, hey, guys, we still got 3 weeks worth of work to do, so it's not over yet by any means.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all guys have kind of a busy schedule coming up. Of course, we've got the end of football season here, and we've got a playoff game that we're going to be preparing for as well. Pep Band is going to be at every game, of course. And then we have a little something coming up in the next week, right?
Yeah, we've got Mr. and Mrs. MHS. The jazz band will be playing at that event. And then, of course, the jazz band will be playing at all the basketball games, and bands preparing for Christmas concert coming up, Christmas parades coming up, all at the same time keeping ready for the playoffs. So it's a busy schedule. A lot of people think it kind of ends for us after football season, but we keep going strong. And when the team's doing this well, not only do we got to prepare for the other stuff, but we got to keep supporting our Bulldogs. So it is a busy schedule.
Absolutely. And I'm excited that you brought up Mr. and Miss MHS because if you have liked and subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can actually catch Mr. and Miss MHS live because we're going to be broadcasting that night. All for you here. And like I said, thank you so much to our sponsors who have basically sponsored this game, but also sponsoring us for those non-athletic activities such as Mr. and Miss MHS, and we've also got some band concerts that I know that are in the works, right?
Yes, we've got Christmas concert, and then there'll be 2 or 3 other concerts throughout the year with different groups with our junior high band. Our marching band is made up of our junior high students and our senior high students, so there'll be some junior high concerts and some senior high concerts and jazz band concerts. So there'll be music going on throughout the year. So we'll definitely get that out to the community. We'd like as many people to come out and see our kids do our sit-down stuff.
Yeah, do the real technical work there.
The sit-down band, not the marching band.
I know I'm just going to go ahead and put in my favorite request, okay? So we've got Sleigh Ride Together with you.
It's not Christmas without Sleigh Ride.
I know. And now if you can hit the Mariah Carey, and, if you can, All I Want for Christmas there.
I do have video of Mr. Anderson singing it that I can get him with at any point and any time.
Yeah. Mariah Carey is coming. And you can definitely feel it in the air here. But definitely want to say thank you so much, Mr. Poole, for joining me here. I know this was like a very well-planned, scheduled, interview.
Oh, yeah.
In all actuality, I just ran over there and said, hey, come on over here. So thank you for playing along.
Anytime,
hey,
my friend.
Come out, Muldrow, and support your band at all these concerts they got coming up. Come out to Mr. and Miss MHS. But if you can't, if you're joining us from away, come on, tune on in and watch Mr. and Miss MHS and that jazz band as they play next Thursday night. And so we're going to take it right there and wait for our coaches. They are slowly making it up the bleachers here, but they will make it. So we've got about 3 minutes left, and we'll be right back.
OU Quilt. Tickets are 1 for $5 and 5 for $20. Drawing will be during the Muldrow.
Packard Point Ranch cattle operation holds the highest of standards in breeding and raising marketable cattle within their registered herd, stalker calves, and homegrown butcher beef. They offer many premium cuts of high-quality meats, including ribeye, filet mignon, and New York strip, along with their selection of 100% full-blood Wagyu beef. Packard Point Ranch is a proud sponsor of Muldrow Communications and Muldrow Public Schools. For more information, visit packardpoint.com/beef. Packard Point Ranch.
All right, I got the coaches in the booth, and if you just timed it just right and hopping back in, I got to sit down with Mr. Poole and have a little talk about the marching band and all the things that they have going and how they're going to be over with Mr. and Miss MHS event that's going to be coming up just next week, where we will be there as well with the live stream for all those who will be at home and away. And so like I said, I'm back here with the coaches. And the other thing, too, is that I'm glad y'all went to the concession stand, because I'm sure everyone else is getting pretty hungry at home after watching that Packard Point Ranch commercial there for their all-beef products there. So great steaks over there at Packard Point.
Farney's a little down right now. They ran out of the jumbo popcorn bags. And
well,
he had to settle for.
I go to one concession, they don't have no popcorn. I hear that they got plenty of popcorn in this north end zone. I just made a bad choice.
Then Dan's just sitting there.
Dan's sitting right here beside me. He's eating. He's got a big old jumbo box.
Just rub it in your face.
Yeah, and I had to end up with a Three Musketeer.
Okay, I thought it was a fruit roll up there for a second.
No, I ain't going that low. No fruit roll ups for me. It's got to have at least 600 calories.
Oh, Coach had missed out on the popcorn. Dan ain't even sharing. He's not even.
No, he's laughing. He's laughing. Oh, Coach didn't get no popcorn.
Oh, goodness gracious!
Tell you what, it's a disappointing night so far, Farn. No popcorn for you.
No, but I know the Bulldogs are going to come out fighting. I mean, we have all year long, and that's why they won the games. We made some things on defense, and we couldn't stop them there with that. They got to running the ball a little bit, and we talked about that. We was hoping they'd go back to throwing, but they made some good passes here. Less than two minutes, and scored that last touchdown. But the Bulldogs, they'll keep fighting, and I don't look for them to let down. And we need to get a score here, though. We need to get a good march, a good drive, keep the ball, and punch one in.
Yeah, I mean, something that kind of stood out to me is, offensive movement for us has been pretty limited. I mean, they've really stayed on Collins tonight, made it very difficult for him to get out of the backfield much and get out to the outside where he usually likes to be. And, of course, our line is having to deal with not just one layer of defense but also multiple layers with their blitz coming through. And so it's going to be quite a second half here.
Well, we talked about at the beginning, our Coach Ryan had mentioned that this team here in Lincoln, their last 3 games were shutouts.
Yeah.
And they had nobody scored on.
That's right. It's been September the last time they gave up any points.
Yeah. So,
if odds are that we may not be able to get there. They look like the better team in the first half. But the thing is that if you happen to do something like that, and there's that opportunity right now, I'll never forget it. I'll promise you that. Yeah. And they won't either. But there's a
Lancaster hits a booming kick back to, and it's going to roll into the end zone there for a touchback. So it'll be coming out to the 20-yard line. Or is it 25? This is the first touchback I've seen this year.
It's high school. It'll be the 20.
Okay, it's the 20-yard line.
They
just need to sustain a drive here.
That's right. We've got to find some way that we can make some
run.
First and 10s and keep the ball and see if we can put together a drive, get a score, maybe
Coach,
get a turnover.
I think they got a different defense out there.
Well, I see 44, the one that's
44's
the linebacker of your dreams is still out there. So
no, 60. I don't know what I couldn't see the numbers.
Figures.
Matthews drops back.
That's better.
Pitch outside.
Man.
Pass was intended for number 14, Bobby Plank.
That was a good route there by Bobby.
Yeah.
Just barely missed it.
Well, that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs on their opening drive here. 11:55 on the clock.
Old Lyman did a good job blocking there for Cam, too.
Yeah, he had a clear path to throw that.
Yeah, he just needed to set up there and step forward there and let her rip.
Matthews with a quick snap there. Reaches back out. Oh, and it looks like it's intercepted by number 2. Cruz is in for the end zone there. Interception.
And number 4, he just read it. I mean, there ain't no.
Number 2.
And he wasn't even the guy that intercepted it. Number 2's the one that got it.
Yeah.
Was it 2?
Yeah, it was 2. It was Cruz.
He did it just like you taught him when you coached for him.
Exactly.
Break underneath that route.
Underneath.
Yeah. It was well done.
Sure was.
We went back to the same play there. Of course, they made a. What's going on here?
Well, they left it wide open that one time, and then, of course, they didn't leave it open that next time around. But Lancaster is walking it off for the field goal here. He's been solid all night. There's the kick, and it's through the uprights, and it's good.
Well, he's got a good leg.
Well,
looked like Coach Ryan's golf swing.
Sure does.
I've heard about y'all's golf game. I'm telling you.
Oh, you haven't heard about it.
Of course, that kid don't get a lot of grass.
I tell you what, if you want to film a comedy, go watch Farney play a little golf. These
Get
kids,
me an arch out there.
I'm thinking even the camera crew might enjoy that.
That might be something that we could put together.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen a slice go that short.
You talking about yours?
No, I'm not talking about mine.
Now, Coach, back in the old quail run days, is that the kind of slice that, whenever you were on that third hole, you would slice it right into the train that's coming in on the tracks there? Is that kind of bad?
He did it on purpose.
No way. He couldn't.
He did it on purpose.
If he hit it toward the tracks, it wouldn't have got there.
Oh, gosh.
Mine hit that big engine going down.
Might have been off the water tower.
I think it was over in the pond.
Well, I sure miss that old golf course.
I did too.
Yeah.
You know, that was handy.
It's just
as a
easy to
pocket
go
on the
down
side.
there and play a few holes.
Oh,
when you
it
want
was
to.
great. You know, you kids, you could take them down there, let them get some exercise. And a little golf, that was a wonderful thing.
Lancaster set to kick. Got another booming kick off. And looks like it's going to be brought back here. Collins with the ball. Got a little bit of room. He's going to march it down to about the 28-yard line here.
Brendan Collins on the return.
Well, we need to maintain the drive here.
Yeah. Well, we got the pistol eye formation here. Crumrine, Collins in the backfield. Handoff to Crumrine. He's met immediately at the line by number 63.
Yeah.
And that is Charlie George. I was hoping for a yard there, but it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 right on the 30. Direct snap to Collins off to the left side. He's trying to work his way out to the flats there. Hurdles the guy, and he's pushed out of bounds there. Could be marked down for a loss on the play.
Well, Lincoln did a good job of widening that play, stretching it out there.
Coach, how are they getting that outside contained there? I mean, they're just bringing an extra guy down.
No, it's the oldest thing in football. You keep your outside arm free, and they try to reach that guy, and he plays down the line. He doesn't run up the field and create a seam. He just flat down the line, keeping his outside free, and he's going to make it turn up. Everybody keeps their leverage, and pretty soon they close him down.
Hold on. Oh, no.
Pass downfield. Pass was intended to Collins. Matthews brought down and
Pass intended for number
pushed down in
14,
the backfield.
Now bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs.
Well, that'll bring up 4th down. Just not much to say right now.
Well,
What about?
I don't know. Well, Matthews is set to punt here. Sitting back a little bit farther than his usual. Matthews punt all the way downfield. It's waved off by number 15, Baldridge.
yeah. Wow.
This will be down on the 40-yard line.
Now, speaking of rodeos,
Coach, you with us?
I'm here. I'm here for the duration.
Shotgun snap, handoff to Washington.
Now, let me ask you a question. That number 3, is that what grades, what classification is he?
Number 3, that would be Milligan.
11th grader. Isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's 11th grade junior.
They're playing with a lot of, they've got a lot of seniors that are starters too, though, I think. They'll be losing quite a few. 07, he's a senior.
Milligan drops back to pass. Pass was just a little bit out of reach there by number 7. Pass was intended to Washington. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Denver was right on him there. Should have caught the ball. I think he'd made the tackle.
Trips to the wide side of the field.
Yeah, they're empty again. They're gonna
Man in motion.
maybe
Milligan drops back.
flats.
Pitch out throw to the number 11, Dyer. He's
Yeah.
brought down by number 8, Denver Quick.
He's made a few good runs tonight.
They closed on that well. They,
Yeah,
you know,
they did.
had the leverage right and stopped him. But the only thing is, he was able to pick up a 1st down.
Well, they had trips on this side, and they run them off, and they run him underneath, and just perfect yardage for the 1st down.
That'll bring up 1st and 10 for Lincoln. Milligan
Counter
off to the
look.
right side. Wide pass out, just a little bit wide for number 13. That'd be Dooley. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they've got a good offensive line. They provide pretty good protection for him when he's dropping back to pass.
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
We're in a better setup here. We've got old Palmer up there where he can give us a little pass rush.
Ooh, a little bit of, yeah.
Oh, man.
Quarterback had some serious pressure there. He's taken down, but the pass is incomplete. Rush was brought on by number 44, Will Stratman. He was coming in hot.
That was one of the few times we've been able to put some pressure on him, but we did a good job there, and I think we were very close to making a pick.
Yeah, I don't think Milligan's used to seeing somebody behind the line like
No,
that.
He didn't act like he liked that, did he?
Well, he's just not used to it. You need to do it again a time or two and let him kind of warm up to it. They fake that deal and throw the screen the other way. Is that what the
Spread formation. Milligan able to get the pass off, but once again, Stratman in there to kind of make him hurry up.
4th down, guys.
A little bit of defensive pressure here, so we'll bring up 4th down and 10.
Something we ain't seen.
Nope. Play clock at 15 seconds.
That's where they like to wheel that back out of the backfield down this short side and run the 2 receivers off.
Man in motion, moving off to the wide side of the field. Milligan drops
That's
back.
that guy
He's
in the
looking.
flats again.
Throws a long pass downfield, and Collins gets the interception. He's on his way back. He's got a wide open on the left side there. He's trying to pick up a block. He's still moving. He's still on his feet.
Wow.
And he's brought down around the 18-yard line.
What a run.
What an interception.
That was a great pick. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Well, you can't, man.
When he first intercepted that, you know, you're thinking it's 4th down. They tell you knock it down because you're going to get the ball back here at the line of scrimmage. But he picked it and then improved on the field position that he would have got if he'd have knocked it down. So nothing to argue with there. Great play. Great effort.
6, yeah.
Well, 1st down and 10. Bulldogs on the 16-yard line.
Just a real careless pass by their quarterback. Got a little greedy.
Well, I mean, I got to give him credit there. I mean, the guy looked like he was wide open, and the next thing you know, Collins is standing there. So, all right, Matthews rolls out to the right. He's got a little bit of pressure. He's making the throw downfield. Pass is incomplete. Pass was intended for number 13, Trenton Irvin. Ooh, looks like Matthews was shaking up a little bit on the play.
Cam grabbing his shoulder.
Well, he had 2 guys just trucking in there.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's another situation there. You're down to 42-7, and you've got more football left this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a playoff game to go to.
Matthews is a little bit frustrated for having to come out of the game there, but definitely kind of shaken up.
I think there might have been a little bit extra on that tackle maybe after the –
well,
there's a term for that. Let me see. Unnecessary roughness, I believe is what they call it. They usually penalize that. But I think that guy was wanting to see if we could catch it and we forgot to watch the play.
Number 4 steps in for Matthews. Collins out to the right side. He throws in a deep pass right there to Crumrine, but it is incomplete.
Just a little low. He got quite a bit on it, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Huh?
Some zip in there.
Yeah, it was other than being there low, he was right on target.
Bring up 3rd. Oh, no. 2nd down, 2nd and 10.
Well, I believe it's got to be 3rd down.
I was going to say, I'm doing the math here. It was 3rd and 10.
But they still got 2. Well, it's a 3, and that guy's head was blocking the bottom half of it. Mm-hmm. I've seen that too many times.
Well, Cam's back in.
Sure is.
Matthews, shotgun formation.
Here comes that linebacker.
Hands off to Collins. He's off to
watch out.
Through to at least a positive yardage on that, hopefully.
Number 4, Trenton Collins with that carry.
Looks like they're going to put him right back on the line of scrimmage there for no gain. So they'll bring up 4th down and 10. Got to go for it here.
Yeah.
Got to. No room to punt.
Punt.
I'm just saying, there's no room. There's no room.
There's plenty of room to punt, but there just ain't no reason. That's the problem with that.
Matthews is too good at the punter. I mean,
I might try a field goal if you just want to try something.
What about a drop kick?
That
Bring it
hadn't
back.
been done since I graduated.
And he's the one that got dropped.
I was listening. I was listening to a documentary about what was this guy's name? The Gib? No, was it the Notre Dame? Notre Dame. I'm trying to think. Get one for the Gibby, something like that. Anyways, he had a 60-yard. Yeah, 60-yard drop kick.
Wow.
61?
60-yard drop kick.
Oh, bull. That was that Disney movie, Gus. The flabber, the flubber, whatever.
Flubber?
Yeah, they had the mule kick it, you know.
Oh, that's Gus.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm gonna have to put someone on Google research to make sure that that
Don't
is
worry
correct.
don't worry about the Google research on that one.
Well, I'm sure someone's going to come up with an answer with us in the comments below. So if you find that answer, put it in the comments below so to prove to Coach that I'm right.
We're Notre Dame, somebody drop kicked a 60-something yard.
60-yard drop kick. For those at home who don't know what a drop kick is.
I believe his name was Ronald Reagan, but it wasn't real life. He was playing.
Okay, yes. He does know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about there. That's fiction.
Newt Rockney.
You know, I was just thinking here, talking about sports history here at Muldrow.
I'd like to give a huge shout out to the
Well, we don't have
Muldrow
time
band.
for it.
It's an amazing job tonight. Thank you.
We got to score here.
Yeah.
Well, we
Fourth
gotta
down and 10.
4th down and 10, ball on the 16-yard line.
Took a timeout to make sure we got this set up. I'd be looking for a blitz out of that number 44.
Hayden Jennings is phenomenal.
Uh-huh.
Of course, he's got a few prospects here. Recruits, I guess, checking him out tonight as well. Number 44. Well, Matthews, he rolls it out to the right side. Got a few blockers there. He's thrown into coverage there, but it was broken up. Pass was intended to Trendon Collins there. And
Well covered.
that'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for Lincoln Christian, taking over at the 16.
Yeah.
Drop kick, coach. Drop kick.
Yes. I put that plumb completely in another part of my brain, never to be looked for again. Tell you what.
All right, D, come on now.
Washington with the run.
Good job.
Yeah. Lincoln Christian, they're not taking out any of theirs.
No, they're not.
They've got some over on the side. They might be better than these boys here.
Well, the tackle was made by Gerard Palmer there.
Well, they've got a big number there over there on their side.
What number is it, 99?
Goliath.
They got quite a few.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Try
try
again,
that.
throwing a long pass downfield. Overthrows his intended receiver, which is number 13.
They're doing this.
Dooley.
They're doing us a favor because they're trying to throw the ball and they're not very good at it.
We've been putting a little pressure on him.
Well, we got 9 back in there doing what he can do.
Yeah.
I don't know if he might have been a great cover guy too, but I know Palmer can get some pressure on him.
Yeah. Get old 7.
Ah,
I let him wiggle out of there.
he finally found him a north-south path there.
Well, with the ground and pound game there with Washington up the middle, we'll bring up 1st and 10 for Lincoln.
I see now a little bit. It makes a little sense why Berryhill was able to hold them to 14 points.
Mm-hmm.
Counter.
Handoff, number 1. Fillingham. I'll just call his name.
Taken down by number 9, Gerard Palmer.
We got a Bulldog down.
I believe that's a.
Injury timeout on the field.
Is
Is that Cody?
Is that Gregory again?
No.
I think
Who is
Gregory. I believe it's Gregory, but I'm speculating unnecessarily. Farney, get your glasses
well.
back on. It's hard to see with all that popcorn grease on them now.
No.
That's Jacob Gregory.
Jacob.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Same shoulder looked like he had it. Maybe he's got that stinger a while ago. That's what I'm talking about. This late in the game, and a cause is in question. It's really not in question right now. There's not like you've got a lot of.
We don't have very many options.
Well, I mean, like I said at the beginning of the game, I mean, when you look at the depth that Lincoln Christian has, for a 318, I mean, they got a considerable amount of people on their sideline there. But well, that is number 12, Jacob Gregory. He's up on his feet there. He's had a little bit of shoulder trouble this game, and I think that counter right there didn't help anything.
Well,
we'll say this: I'm really proud of our coaches. Anytime a player goes down like that, it's not but a second, and they're out there. Of course, we've seen throughout the season sometimes that's not always the case with other teams, but our coaches are very well aware of what's going on there on the field. And well, pass on out to the outside, and that was to pass complete to Dooley. And that'll move the chains for Lincoln Christian.
Trying to get some more points.
Milligan throws another dart downfield, and it is complete to number 13, Dooley. And it'll be a touchdown for Lincoln Christian.
What a classy outfit you got over there. Up 42-7 and throwing fades down the sideline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that OSSA got to be proud of them.
Well, and Coach, I mean, the only thing necessary is a 15-point lead, right?
Well, that's all you can.
You
Well,
got to get
you
you
know,
15.
Yeah, you can do what you need to do, but
Say this, the Muldrow stands are still full over here. Kick is up, and it's through the upright, so that'll bring it to 49 for Lincoln Christian, 49-7. Well, Coach, go ahead and ask now. So, in the event of a loss here tonight, what can we expect for next week?
Well,
or not next week, but yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Well, if we're sitting at, in my estimation, we're sitting at 46 plus 46, and we're 4-1. So, if you take 15 off of that, you're going to be at 31. So, be at 31 now. If something happened and Stigler beat Berry Hill or something like that, you might finish higher than third, but more than likely you're going to be stuck in third in this playoff scenario. But now that's, I think we're pretty well in the playoffs, but I don't know that if you won this one tonight, you might could have got first, but if you didn't win it, you're probably going to be stuck at third.
We're looking at maybe going to Cassia Hall, possibly, but everybody's got one. Now, Cassia Hall's got Inola tonight, and then they go to Dewey next week, which both of those teams are not very good. And Bristow's got Holland Hall tonight, which will be a tough game for them, and then they go to Tulsa Central that last game, which I don't think Tulsa Central's that good either, so could be.
Well, you know how athletic Tulsa Central is. They may not be record-wise, but don't doubt them for a minute. They sure got some athletes.
Matthews back to pass. And it looks like he's going to get out of bounds there, and so that'll pass incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Huh.
Well, whether we have to go to Cassia Hall or Bristow, we've played those two teams before. And
yeah, used to be in the district with Bristow, didn't we?
Bristow, yeah. Matter of fact, I can't remember what year that was. I think it was the year we had the 7-4 team. We went to playoffs and went to Bristow and played them. Not a playoff game, but we beat them up there.
Huh. I don't know, Farn, when that was.
Can't remember what year that was.
That was Crumrine on the carry, wasn't it, Coach?
Old Crumrine, old Eli, he's still leading up in there. He got away from a couple of them there, but there was another wave that come in and got him. I believe we're going to have a little Wildcat formation here this time.
Yeah, I got Cam split out here.
Well, get this, Coach. Now, this is according to Squirtle. Stigler has a 21-0 lead on Berry Hill right now, and it's in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Yeah. So Stigler is up 21-0 against Berry Hill. Now, this is according to Squirtle here.
Wow.
That's going to change. That would change some things.
Sure would.
Direct snap over to Collins. Collins, he's out to the right side. He's got a little bit of room here. He's trying to make a move, but he's brought down out of bounds by number 50,
Man,
Davidson.
good block out here.
That was an unusual type play. You know what I just think, though, what just happened, and it may have happened earlier in the game,
What's that?
but I think Muldrow has their first 2,000-yard season rusher.
First ever.
I don't ever remember a back with 2,000 rushing yards
I don't either.
in the season.
Wow.
So
Long overdue, right, for him?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, since you guys are the living, breathing archive of Muldrow football, I'm going to say that that's a record for Collins there. Was that? Oh,
He's down.
yeah, he's down. Gerard Palmer on the carry there.
I was just about to say that's the only thing about having somebody carry the ball that's not had a lot of carries is they may not take as good a care of it as you'd want. And he fought like the dickens to stay up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he had
But,
3 or 4 on him.
Yeah, that old kid just kind of got it out of there. Boy, I hate it when old Lincoln gets a tough break like that.
We're getting the end of the third here.
Yeah, Coach, that score for Stigler and Berryhill appears to be accurate. Well, Collins out to the right side. He's battling his way upfield, maybe for a yard on the play. Tough yardage there.
I think maybe they're trying to get, I don't know. Of course, we don't know if he's got the record or not, but I'd say that they're at least trying to get him the record.
Who would even be close for him?
No, there ain't nobody close.
Who's averaged 200 yards a game rushing?
My gosh.
Well, that'll bring it into the third quarter, moving into the fourth quarter. And so as you guys can see on our scoreboard there, it's 49-7 in favor of Lincoln Christian. Hard-fought game here tonight. And, you know, I know you've said it before, but one of the biggest things for us to remember right here is that you can't lose heart. You got to keep fighting on.
Oh, no.
It just seems like we're overmatched tonight. We're just unable to stop them, and they're doing a pretty good job on us. So,
Well, one of the things when we came into it, I mean, we all knew that our tendency was to run the ball. I mean, that's what we've done all year, and we've done a good job of it. But we had to maintain some drives. We had to get some first downs, and we had to punch it in. I mean, we can't trade scores, and we just could not get things moving. But we haven't quit. I mean, they ain't quit. They're still trying. They're trying. They're fighting.
I don't know. You probably watched that Monday Night Football game where the Patriots had just won a couple of games with 20 or 30 points, and they're playing the Bears, who are averaging about 10 or 15 points a game, and then you watch that game, and that bunch is just, of course, we're talking about professional athletes, but it don't always go the way you think it will.
No.
Number 9, Gerard Palmer on that carry.
Once again, Gerard Palmer.
Palmer, they're letting old Palmer get him some action there.
He's trying to squeeze out
I tell you what,
a run
he
there.
ran in there hard.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
He took it up in there.
Uh-huh.
What's this?
He wasn't afraid of it.
No. Give me the pill, he said. I'll take care of it. It's not that heavy. I can carry that.
So if old Stigler,
I'm sitting here. I'm actually tuned into the Panther Vision right now, checking it out. But it is 21-0. So that's a true score. Oh man, here we go.
Got first down. Little
Stratton.
Complete to number 82, Bryson Limel.
I mean, Bryson Lyman. God, man,
trick play there.
Now goes the chain.
Wow.
Muldrow Bulldog.
Well, that'll move the chain for Muldrow.
What do you think about that,
Take the
Farn?
punt. I like it.
You did?
I like it. Little trick play.
You think it would have worked in the playoff game?
Might still work. Playoff game.
We're going to the. We're going to go as hard as we can go, as long as we got it in.
Yes, we do.
That's all we can do.
Just do what we do.
Hey,
I'm telling you now, Coach, he's sticking it up in there.
hey, that's
You're not a kid.
And there's some popping going on.
Yeah, he
And Crumrun got him one. Oh, Eli got him a popper too.
Don't doubt me.
Yeah.
Crumrine has turned many of them against the game this year. We're going in there after. Yeah, that's what you got to love about old Crumb. And how about old Palmer?
Yeah.
Running up in there like a man possessed.
Yeah.
Coach, that's the final score on that game.
Wow.
So here's the deal. Stigler just beat Berry Hill 21-0. That's over that 15-point margin there. Matthews throws.
Oh.
And
Got a.
looks like to be an interception here.
Well, we didn't. One was thinking one thing, one the other.
Well, that puts a whole new light on things, doesn't it?
Well, Coach, you're going to be doing some math here. That will be a turnover.
Yeah.
And Lincoln Christian will take possession of the ball here. Hand off to number 1, Fullingham.
Wrap up. There we go.
He's taken
That
down
was a good tackle.
by Collins there. It's going to bring up about a 5-yard gain, 6-yard.
That was a good tackle.
Tell that guy on the yard line to stop. Second. We're about 2nd and 2 yards.
Fake that fly sweep that time. Just handed just a straight handoff there up the middle. They're picking up the first down.
That'll move the chains for Lincoln Christian. Coach, you doing some trigonometry over there?
Just thinking about something.
Yeah, we bring our backers.
Hand off to number 34, Cedric Level.
8 minutes left in this game.
What was the call on that flag, Coach?
Penalty there? I don't know what it was. Looking at the clock.
What was about is that 10 from the spot of the foul?
I think it might have been
15.
15.
I think there was a personal foul on that. Handoff again.
Oh, man.
Nope, fake the handoff there. Oh! Collins with the stick
up
right
there
there.
and stopped him.
Stood up at the
Somebody
line of
else
scrimmage,
finished
number
up the
4, Trevor
tackle.
Collins.
I think Collins has a little bit of frustration off it with that hit. I mean, that was a great hit right there. Finished off by Gerard Palmer. Hand off to Level. He's man at the line.
There we go. That's a good tackle. Who was that?
That was number 6.
Oh, Cody?
Yep.
Kind of slow getting up here, boy.
He's been.
He goes hard.
Yeah.
He goes hard. Who else was in there on that? Will was in there on that tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. guys ain't quit, you know. They still keep coming. Hold them right here. Counter. Come on, linebacker. Oh, man. Grab hold of him.
Pulling him with the run, brought down by Trendon. It's going to move the chains. First down for Lincoln Christian with 6 minutes left on the clock. So I don't know if we mentioned it earlier or not, but we do have a bye week next week. Get a little bit of rest in before the playoffs start.
Well, that'll help us give us a little break, and then maybe if we do have some injuries, we can get healed up.
Hand off the level. Looks like he's brought down for a loss by Gerard Palmer.
Gerard Palmer getting in there quick and making the stop.
Good tackle by Gerard.
Yeah, he did.
Hammered him.
That's going to bring up second down and 11.
There we go.
That quarterback is Carter Rickey with a keeper on that.
Carter Rickey.
Well, I know this is with this being senior night and all, and being such a special night, and of course, with things kind of working out the way it is, it's not the way we'd like for our seniors to leave us here. But well, we got another
Palmer.
one.
He's on another one.
Man, he's going with the fireman carry right there.
He's sniffing them out, man.
They let him carry the ball a couple times. They kind of hit him. He said, "I'll give you some of this back."
Yeah. He likes it.
He was all over him, man.
Third and long for Lincoln Christian.
Is this third or fourth down? Third?
I think we got a little trigger happy with the down marker there, but it's a third down and 15.
Sure.
Or is
It should be fourth down.
Oh, yeah, it is fourth down. Fourth down. 4th and 15. Ricky with a throw. It's level. Well, he is short of the first down, so that'll be a turnover on downs. Bulldogs will be taking over.
Bobby Blank making that stop for the Bulldogs.
Well, I've been a little thinking, if that's the case, let's take Berry Hill, for instance.
So we're talking about Stigler.
Stigler really beat them by 15. So that means that Berry Hill lost by 7 to
right here to Lincoln Christian.
To Lincoln Christian. They beat us by 7, so cancel those out. They lost to Stigler by 15, and they beat Locust Grove by 15, so cancel them out. And then they got 15 points over Shakota. So that leaves them at plus 15 right now. So if they get their 15 next time, they'll be plus 30. And they'll probably get their 15. I don't remember who they play, Seminole, whoever, but it doesn't matter. Now, my calculations on Muldrow is that we got 15 the first game. We lost 7 the second game. We picked up 15 more against Seminole. We picked up 8 against Stigler. We got 15 against Locust Grove, and we just lost 15 tonight, so cancel out the 15. 15 and 15 is 30, and minus 7, 8, give us one more, so that'll make us 31. There's no way that Berry Hill can get to 31, so we'll finish at least third. Stigler, on the other hand, they're sitting right there at 22, but they've got a game in hand, and they're going to go play Shakota now this next week. So if they beat Shakota by 8 points or less, we'll be the number 2 seed in this district. If they beat them by more than 8 points, well, if they beat them by 10 points, if it's 9 points and we're tied, then we'll get the head-to-head on that deal there. So
So we got a chance for
We actually got a chance for the second
For a
seed.
home game.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
And
Wow.
this, once again, like I told you, we can either finish third, we can finish first. Well, we didn't finish first, but it looks like third. But now, like I say, Stigler must have played a well game to beat
They must
Berry
have.
Hill.
Shutout. I mean, it was
Yeah.
21-0. Fumble on the play
no,
there.
No. Well,
I believe we got that down 49-7. It just so happens we
if
got it.
we were to finish second
Yeah,
and had a home playoff game,
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at
With
Bristow, Holland
I'm
Hall.
looking at Hall and Hall,
Yeah,
maybe here.
yeah.
Well, and now, I mean, out of those two, Bristow and Holland Hall, which one would you rather?
Well, you never
Well,
know.
I mean, it don't matter to us.
Probably old. You remember old Coach Jones, Rich Jones, his son,
Brett,
he's coaching up at Bristow
Yeah.
now. And so that'd be something to get to see him again.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, he coached here with us for a while, a long
right.
time ago.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
Got another fumble on the play here.
Special play here. Look what
Palmer
can happen.
picks it up. He's got a
Look
little
what
bit.
can happen. Just look what can happen.
He's got a little bit of room, and he's still up on his feet.
Wow.
Just past the 40. I mean, how far of a run was that? I mean, he had to have run at least 40
Oh,
yards.
looky here. Looky here.
Turning something bad into something good.
Something
Look at
flag
that.
on the ground.
That umpire's looking at him like,
Really?
there's a minute and 30 seconds left,
First of all,
and you're going to call that?
Yeah.
that was helmet to helmet?
Boy, I bet his mama drove him to the game tonight.
Was that helmet to helmet?
I didn't see it, Chris.
Well, I mean, what is that?
Well, that's like illegal crackback block or whatever, you know.
Okay.
Look at him. He's lost count. Now he's going to start all over again.
Yeah, look at he's like,
Oh,
settle
what
down. He's saying, settle down.
What a play now. What a play. He came from nowhere to get that. That snap was like a rocket, and he finally got a hold of it. And I could see when he came over this way, he might have
He
something
made
there.
Heck of a run.
Look out,
Well,
boys.
Gerard Palmer,
Oh, Gerard's quite a little ball player, ain't he?
if he
Yes,
could
he
just
is.
hang on to it, we might just have us another running back out of there.
You really think that?
Well, I mean,
I think he's a go-getter.
yeah.
I tell you what,
Which he's been a great defensive player for us, but
a lot of times that's how you find your running back. You know,
Remember,
you get down the game.
What was that? It was back in that all that good team you guys had. My dad was here, defensive coordinator. And y'all had old Chauncey.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
What was the deal? You
Well,
trying
we
to
were,
find a
you know,
tailback.
we had Brian Vest and Gary Treat and,
Yeah.
and Cowens and oh man, we were just loaded. Well, we got to where we were running scout team against our defense.
That's the story.
And Chauncey kept going, let me run it. Let me run it. He didn't weigh but about 120 pounds. We said, go ahead, Chauncey, get in there. You know,
well, that's
turned
gonna
around and tossed it to him. He took off around the end, and next thing you know, the rest is history.
You got a tailback.
You bet.
well, that's going to bring it into the ball game here, and 49-7. But here's the thing. Stay on there, Coach. Is we have, of course, some news with Stigler knocking out Berry Hill here, 21-0, and so as a coach is going to be revisiting his mathematical equation over there.
Yeah.
We got some things to talk about. So the season's not over by any means.
No, we got a
And-
playoff game, and looks like maybe now with Stigler beating Berry Hill, there's a good possibility that we could have a home game, and we could be sitting at number 2 in our districts, and maybe a home game, and we're looking at maybe Holland Hall or Bristow, but that throws a little kink in things, which would be good for the Bulldogs.
Well, it's just unexpected, you know. If everything you go into a weekend thinking this ought to happen.
Yeah,
this
and there's
ought to
one,
happen,
and there's
but
another game coming up.
and
You know, I mean,
and
it's still
we're off the field on this next game. You know, we've played our season.
Right.
We've played our 10 games, and now then there's one game left with the rest of them. And like I say, Stigler could overtake us,
Yeah,
but Berry Hill, I don't think can.
yeah. I
They
don't
lost
think
by 7. They beat us by 7, so that cancels out.
Yeah,
They lost to Stigler by 15. They beat Locust Grove by 15, so that cancels out.
Right.
So they got 15 left right there for beating Shakota.
yeah.
And now they can beat somebody else by 15, but they can't get to 31.
Right, right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're you know, they could
Well-
finish third if something happened. Stigler
Yeah,
didn't get above that, but
yeah.
And Coach, I got another quick update here. I want to say a special thank you to Nick Fields because 62 yards, George Gibb from Notre Dame, freshman at Michigan Western State, kicked a 62-yard drop kick in 1916. So I was right.
1916. Is that on?
There you go,
Golly,
Coach.
Man.
yeah,
Well,
that's very believable.
I can't believe they even had records back then.
They did.
Did they test the balls to see if they were properly inflated?
I don't know about that, but I'll tell you what. Thank you so much for all of those who have been tuning in tonight.
Nick Fields sent that in.
Nick Fields sent it in.
Boy, howdy.
Thank you,
Talk
Nick.
about not got nothing to do.
We're glad that you're watching and listening.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Yeah.
I know Nick Fields.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you all the same because we're going to be signing off here. But thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you to all of our sponsors. Once again, I want a special shout out to Rowan Hardware, Packard Point Ranch Beef, Midland Motors, Cox Corner Store, and the First Assembly of Muldrow for your wonderful support this season and helping us bring great coverage of the ball game just to you. So thank you so much. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all later.